from the coach of Panther, the Bakante coming from Spain, and you have a Towa Richard who coming from England, from Germany. Then today we have a good opposition, Spain against German. But it's like canon.
So it's going to be a battle of two coaches, Richard Towa from Germany and Yves Clement Roga from Spain.
Yeah, that is the two coaches who have different tactics.
All right.
You have a German against Spain.
All right. I mean, what about the players, Emmanuel? You saw them in the league in the course of the season, 2024-2025. What about the players? What can you say about them?
I see, as you know, Colombe have a lot of players who have experience.
All right.
They just come in from African competition.
All right.
And then...
they didn't get to the group phase, Emmanuel.
But as you see, the two games, it was a good training for them against one team of Cote d'Ivoire and one from Algeria.
From Algeria.
And then Panther don't have a lot of opportunity to play friend game.
But
as you know, final is 19 minutes. And in 90 minutes, everything can happen.
Of course, in 90 minutes, anything can happen.
En position de consultant, position commentateur ce soir, Emmanuel Mabouankesak, double mondialiste, la génération de 1990, il est là ce soir. Et je vais peut-être le surprendre, ici dans ce stade, le 4 juin 1993, vous marquez un but, on va dire d'anthologie face au Zimbabwe lors de ce match éliminatoire de la Coupe du Monde 1994. Ce Mabouan avec Dijon Lambernan. Voilà, c'était pour la petite séquence souvenir. Emmanuel Mabouan, difficile cet après-midi de dégager un favori entre Colombe et Panther of Nde. Je le relevais il y a un instant face à Raphaël Quoi. Cette finale de Coupe du Cameroun a su bien faire les choses dans l'ordre. C'est le champion qui est face au vice-champion. Ça fait pratiquement 30 ans qu'on n'avait plus vu ça dans une finale de Coupe du Cameroun. C'est pratiquement le choc des Titans ce soir. Je disais tantôt, difficile de dégager un favori.
Merci. Vous savez bien que cette finale aujourd'hui a un goût particulier parce que comme vous savez, Panther, c'est le dauphin du championnat, alors que Colombe of Dja et Lobo est premier. Donc les deux équipes présentent pratiquement les mêmes statistiques, même si on sait que Colombe a survolé le championnat et avec le bonus d'avoir fait des rencontres à l'international, c'est-à-dire la Champions League contre la dernière sortie de Colombe. Tout le monde était content de voir Colombe jouer contre les Algériens à jeu égal pratiquement, donc avec une différence de but, ils sont sortis de la compétition. Mais cet après-midi, je pense que ces équipes vont se rencontrer encore d'ici 2 semaines pour la Coupe des Coupes, premier contre le second. Je pense que c'est la première partie qu'on va vivre aujourd'hui.
Oui, pour le trophée des champions.
Pour le trophée des champions. Et en 90 minutes, même si l'avantage est au départ sur le papier, la Colombe de Saint-Mélima, mais sachant que Panther aussi s'est longuement préparé et on peut voir aujourd'hui.
Et puis Emmanuel, Panther qui va peut-être avec un atout psychologique ce soir. Panther est la dernière équipe à avoir vaincu Colombe. C'était lors de la dernière journée du championnat.
Effectivement, c'est très important, ce facteur mental, psychologique, parce que quand vous avez battu une équipe en championnat, ça reste dans la tête. Je pense que les deux équipes vont s'appuyer sur ce qui s'est fait sur le dernier match. Panther, pour elle, confirmer qu'ils ont le dessus sur la Colombe, et Colombe, eux, vont rectifier les erreurs qu'ils ont commises lors des matchs du championnat.
Of course, Emmanuel, I mean, on the road to the final for Colombe Sports of Dja and Lobo. In the second final, they beat Academy Nyom by 4-0. In the 16th final, they walloped FC Yaoundé by 4-0. I mean, in the 18th final, they overwhelmed PWD of Bamenda by 2-0. In the quarterfinal, they overran Mintak FC of the Central Trium by 3-1. And in this semi-final, it was Colombe Sports of Dja and number 2, Atlantic of Kribi 1.
I was so lucky to see all the game of Colombe because they was playing in Oja, in center technique. There, you see that the team don't have a lot of. They don't take a lot of goal.
Okay.
They make a lot of goal, but they don't take a lot of goal. But I think that they play offensive. And as you see, no one team there. Only Kribi, Atlantic of Kribi, I was in the game. It was
Atlantic of Kribi and that succeeded to score against a Colombe Sport team. And now for Panther, at the 32nd final was Panther 2, Hemley of Butko 1. In the 16th final, it was Panther 2, Dynamo FC of Douala 1. In the 8th finals, Emmanuel Mabwankesak, it was the Panther of Nde 1, Union Sportive of Bombang 0. In the quarterfinal, it was a Panther 1, just on full 0. And of course, in the semi-finals, it was Panther 1, Canon of Yaoundé 0. And for the 2 times Emmanuel Mabwankesak data, Panther has won the Cup of Cameroon in 1988 and in 2009. They beat Canon at the semi-finals.
I was a player when until that when Panther went to the last competition in the final. I was coach of Canon.
All right.
Yeah, we lose in Bagante. We draw in Bagante and we lose here in penalty.
All right.
And I know that Panther have a difficult parcours, and you see Panther don't score a lot of goals.
All right.
But today I think that is a 19 minutes for the game. 19-minute game.
All right.
They can make a good game today, because if you see, they don't take a lot, but they don't score a lot.
That is it. Unlike Colombe, they didn't go beyond 2 goals.
Yeah.
It was 2-1, 2-1, 2-0, 2-1, 2-0, 1-0, and that kind of stuff. But now, Emmanuel Mabwankesak, I mean, yesterday in the pre-match press conference, Yves Clément Aroga promised Cameroonians and the world that the kind of Panther we'll see here today will be very different. And even from his tactical disposition, he has a very strange tactical disposition. He has 2-3-2-3. What is he looking out for?
I think that he already know that Mr. Towa play strongly physically.
All right.
That's why
Towa is playing 4-2-4.
4-2-4.
All right.
And then when you see the composition of the 2 teams.
Sans vous couper, on va pas se priver d'apprécier ces belles images qui nous sont fournies grâce à la dextérité des opérateurs du drone, Abanda Valère et Steve Ndoumbé, qui font un merveilleux travail. On a pu apercevoir ce stade omnisport Amadou Aïdou en plongée, autrement appelé la cuvette de Fandena, qui a jusqu'ici abrité toutes les finales de Coupe du Cameroun. C'est dans cet angle que le Camion sportif de Yaoundé a remporté 11 éditions de Coupe du Cameroun. C'est le record en la matière. Et ce soir, Emmanuel Mabwankesak, on a les 2 meilleures défenses de l'élite One qui vont s'affronter ce soir. Ça laisse entrevoir un match solide défensivement.
Oui, mais il faut savoir que c'est une finale. Il ne faut pas se jeter pour se jeter. Donc les 2 équipes ayant les 2 meilleures défenses du championnat, je pense qu'ils vont jouer de la prudence au départ. Ils vont se découvrir. Et c'est pour ça que nous allons assister à un match très, très tactique et aussi très ouvert parce qu'il faut marquer pour gagner.
Alors, on va tout de suite repartir du côté de la main courante, prendre les premiers ressentis du côté de cette main courante avec Loma et Mengoli. À vous, messieurs.
Oui, merci Wilfried Koto et à vous Wilson Mengolé. Bonsoir mesdames, messieurs. Eh bien, nous sommes au stade Omnisport. Amadou Aïdjo, vous l'avez dit, Wilfried, l'essentiel de notre intervention tout à l'heure, c'est que on avait sous la main Yves Clément Aroga qui s'apprêtait à nous lâcher un petit bout avant cette finale au sommet. Et ben, impératif de temps, il est reparti dans les vestiaires, mais il nous a confié hors micro le fait que voilà, la pression, elle est là, elle monte quand même. Hein. C'est différent de ce qu'on a vu hier lors de la conférence de presse d'avant-match. Là maintenant, le stade est plein à craquer, le public en veut déjà, même avant le coup d'envoi de cette rencontre. Alors Yves Clément Aroga, la pression monte, mais il gère bien cette pression pour son groupe. Il ne la transmet pas à ses enfants qui, d'ailleurs, il a dit très sûrs d'eux parce qu'ils sont jeunes et dynamiques. En tout cas, ils ont soif de victoire, Wilson.
Good afternoon again to you, Victor Lema, and to all our viewers across the Republic on CRTV Sports and Entertainment. It's a historic day here at the Yaoundé Amadou Aïdjo Stadium, where we are witnessing a historic final between Colombe Sportif of Dja and Lobo pitting against Panther Sportif of Nde. It is the first time both teams are meeting in this stage of the competition so far. And talking about Panther Sportif of Nde, it is the 5th final they are playing. Today, they've lost 2 and they've won 2. And talking about Colombe, it is the 2nd final. They are the reigning champions so far. And for Colombe, one of the marksmen that we should be watching out for is Eyango Prizo. He is currently with 3 goals so far in the competition. And still talking about Team Colombe, on paper, they are simply the best so far. And their goalkeeper, Edward Sombang, who have been called up recently to join the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon for the African Cup of Nations. to be one of the marksmen here to watch out for, and most of these
Hello, Mr.
spectators. Yes, Nana Water Winston.
You are on the touchline there, Wilson. Talk to us and talk to Cameroonians. You saw the faces of the players in the dressing room. How do they look like? What can you read from their faces?
Very, very optimistic. Talking about players like Brandon Fopa. It is his first Cup of Cameroon final, and he has promised to give Cameroonian the real deal in the Colombe of Panther Sportive of Nde. It is really going to be a great final we'll witness here. A Colombe side that will be coming out with all their might in full attacking machinery as against Panther that is quite reserved when it comes to the attack on the goal line. Nana Water Winston.
Thank you very much, gentlemen out there. I will say Mr. Mengola, and of course, Victor Lema. We're certainly going to come back to you when you have latest development to us. Do not hesitate to hit our lines out here. I mean, Emmanuel Mabankisak, you've had these kind of opportunities all across the world. So what is going through the minds of the players now?
As you see, the player now, they have a lot of concentration.
Right.
The coach already give what the team. When the coach gives the team, you know that you are going to play, because you know that the team have 23 players. And then when they choose you in the 11,
right,
your mind will change. Everything change because you are concentrated to give the best. You know that there is television, you have your family, you have to think about your future, because in the final is a unique opportunity to show all over the world, right, that if somebody scored 2-3 goals today, right, I think that the next selection he will be inside.
And exclusive information on CRA TV. I mean, the man who was the man of the match last year, Ivan Vondo Olama for Colombe of Dja and Lobo, is on the bench.
Yes, you know that I follow Colombe since this year. Colombe buy a lot of good players, and then it's very difficult to him to be the titular in this team. Right. It's very, very difficult.
En fait, Emmanuel, il faut comprendre que Ivan Bondo-Lama est de retour dans le groupe de Colombe après avoir été suspendu parce qu'il s'est permis de tenter une aventure à l'extérieur sans l'autorisation du club. Et ça a fait chou blanc. Il a tenté de revenir dans le club. Dans un premier temps, les dirigeants se sont opposés à son retour. Mais comme c'est un bon joueur, c'est une valeur. Finalement, il sera là ce soir, mais sur le banc de touche. C'est quand même le double homme du match lors du trophée des champions et lors de la finale de la Coupe du Cameroun. Il sera donc pas là dans l'équipe de départ de Colombe du Sud. Et nous sommes bel et bien ce 14 décembre 2025, jour des finales de Coupe du Cameroun de football entre Colombe du Sud et Panther of Nde. Et la Colombe est face à un énorme challenge, devenir la première équipe après Coton Sport en 2004 à conserver son titre de Coupe du Cameroun. Il faut dire que c'est rare ces derniers temps. Lors des 20 dernières années, on n'a pas vu ça parce que Dame Coupe ne se donne pas 2 fois d'affilée à une équipe.
Et puis c'est un bon challenge. Je pense que la Colombe va tout faire pour doubler, ce qui est rare dans le milieu du foot, même un peu partout dans le monde. Gagner 2 fois la Coupe d'affilée, c'est difficile. Mais je pense qu'ils ont les moyens pour le faire, mais en face aussi, il y a cette Panther de Bagante qui a soif de trophées, cette Panther de Bagante qui veut absolument avoir un trophée cette année.
Emmanuel, interestingly, in this 2024-2025 football season, Panther started on a very difficult note. They had their coach Ogomaru Hayatu. That was dismissed just after 1 game in the start of the league. And thereafter, this man called Yves Clement Aruga took over the team, and they have been on the rise. They have been on the crescendo and ended the league in the 2nd position. And here they are playing the final. Can you say that it is a touch of Yves Clement Aruga, it is a touch of the players, or the touch of the management now?
I think that we have to give the approach to all the team, because the top management, the player, and the coach. Because as you know, football is together. It's not only top management. You can get a good management, good player, but bad coach. You can have a good coach and bad player. But as you see, Clement Aruga coming from Bambutos. After Bambutos, he was in Dynamo de Douala.
And then we have le 11 entrant de Colombe sportive du Cameroun. Alors tout de suite, la première observation, c'est que Richard Toa a reconduit la même équipe que lors du match de Champions League contre le Mouloud Jacob d'Alger. Voilà, donc il n'a pas changé d'un iota cette équipe qui était face au Mouloud Jacob d'Alger du côté d'Alger avec notamment Ino Luamba, l'international congolais qui sera en pointe. On verra tout à l'heure ce que Yves Clément Aroga nous réserve dans son 11 en 30.
Of course, we feel good to the two teams out there. I mean, taking the photos for a souvenir. And of course, the match officials for today. Blaise Ngwa, all the way from the north region of Cameroon, is a referee. And of course, assistant number 1, Edouard Toto Henry. Assistant number 2 is no other than Vincent Kamezan from the city of Boya out there. We say great afternoon to the people of Boya, the southwest region. And of course, assistant number 2, we have Gibang Atong Aline, who is coming all the way from Egypt. Of course, you can see out there the Minister of Sports and Physical Education, welcomed by the President of the Cameroon Football Federation, Mr. Samuel Eto'o. I mean, they are all coming out here for the goodness of football in the Republic of Cameroon. And of course, there they go. They're going to take the kickoff this afternoon. I mean, Emmanuel, the Minister and the President of the Federation, working hand in glove for the betterment of Cameroon football.
That's his football. You know, the football is one of game who everybody have to know that you have respect each other.
That is it.
Yeah.
Deux acteurs majeurs du sport camerounais, le professeur Narcisse Mwele-Kombi, ministre des Sports et de l'Éducation physique, et Samuel Eto'o, président de la Fédération camerounaise de football, fraîchement réélu à la tête de cette fédération pour un mandat de 4 ans. Et les deux ont en ce moment à cœur de contribuer au succès des Lions inmontables lors de cette Coupe d'Afrique des Nations Maroc 2025. Dans un tout petit instant, on verra le ministre des Sports et de l'Éducation physique donner ce coup d'envoi. Et il faut dire que c'est la 7e fois qu'il va effectuer cet exercice ici dans l'encre de Fandena. Professeur Narcisse Mwele-Kombi qui s'avance avec prestance, non sans élégance, tout droit vers ce ballon. La dernière fois, lors de la finale 2024, c'était une louche du pied droit. Qu'est-ce qui nous réserve ce soir le professeur Narcisse Mwele-Kombi?
Of course, all the cameras in the Republic of Cameroon are waiting for the style of Professor Narcisse Mwele-Kombi, and there he goes with his sky blue shirt, and of course that image.
Une petite touche cette fois-ci du professeur Narcisse Mwele-Kombi, ministre des Sports et de l'Éducation physique depuis le 4 janvier 2019. Ça fait 6 ans, 11 mois et 10 jours qui préside au destiné du sport camerounais, le professeur Narcisse Mwele-Kombi.
Of course, the Minister of Sports and Physical Education in the Republic of Cameroon. I'm shaking hands there with Blaise Ngwa, and of course the President of the Cameroon Football Federation, the match officials out here, as well as the fourth referee, Madame Aline Gibang, coming all the way from Egypt, where she handled the final of the Women's Champions League in the African continent. And so the senior officials of football in the Republic of Cameroon, they are retiring now to their various seats on the presidential stand. And the actors are going to come onto the green top. You can see Colombe of Dja and Lobo out there. I mean, created sometime in 1972. They are 53 years old today. On the screen, Panther of Nde, Zumanto, as they call themselves, blocking their sticks, that no goal will enter in here with the goalkeeper. I mean, Marc Janvier Nomo Ogene out there. Panther of Nde, created in 1952. Emmanuel Mabankesia, the finest of Cameroon football. You're going to see it today.
I think that it will be a good final. And as you see the public, and you see the field, and you see the player,
right.
I think that today is a shock. We are going to see a good spectacle because 7 months we don't have game in Cameroon.
That is it. For the past 7 months, the league has not been going on, and we ended with the Cup of Cameroon. Today we are closing the 2024-2025 football season. Here we are with the first 11 of Coach Yves Clément Aroga. And of course, goalkeeper Omgenen, Jayang, Gamalun, Doko, Yocho in the background. And of course, the midfielders are there. Coach Richard Toa, Wilfried Couto. 90 minutes is coming up here.
Richard Toa, 56 ans, moulé à l'école allemande. C'est der Fußball à l'erreur, maître du football, c'est son surnom. 2 fois champion d'Allemagne U17 avec Fortuna Düsseldorf, arrivé dans cette équipe Colombe en 2023-2024. Et c'est parti pour la des Ders, l'ultime événement sportif de la saison 2024-2025 dans cet entre-deux-Fontenay entre Colombe sportive du Sud et Panther sportive du Nde. Colombe qui veut une fois de plus entrer dans l'histoire en obtenant pour la première fois un doublé coupe championnat, et Panther qui veut renouer avec l'histoire en obtenant un 3e sacre de coupe du Cameroun après de 1988 et 2009. Et voilà, c'était bien un premier ballon dans le dernier tiers adverse. Colombe qui met le pied sur le ballon avec Arthur Yéné, ballon récupéré dans l'entrejeu.
Of course, ball in the touch out there. A throw in for Colombe Sporting, taken quickly around the fringes of the 80-meter box of Panther, a long one up front. And it goes out of target out there for Colombe Sporting of Dja and Lobo, who have taken off already into this game against Panther Sporting of Nde. I mean, already, Emmanuel Mabankesak, Colombe Sporting, they are showing their intentions to go forward.
They show their intention. I think that there is no time to see how they play. They go inside the game, and as you see, Colombe just have to the first ball they put inside the area of Panther of Nde. I think that we are going to assist in one of the best finals since the last 5 years.
Ce sera une opposition investie entre le jeu de possession de Yves Clément Arroga, pratiquant d'un football bien léger. Ce qu'on appelle encore le tiki-taka. Le dirais parce qu'on a été moulé à l'école espagnole. Et voici Panther of Nde, les bébés qui sont possesseurs de ce ballon dans l'espace de déséquilibre adverse. Ce ballon récupéré finalement par Colombe. Et c'est une sortie de touche avec notamment Foku, là ce joueur de S Fortuna qui tient bien sa place sur ce flanc gauche de la défense de Colombe. Et l'autre du Sud qui va redéposer ses ailes sur cet endroit avec Eno Luanda. Il n'y a pas assez pour Adam Moussa. Oh là là, c'était un ballon bien donné dans la surface de réparation. La première fulgurance de Colombe du Sud, contrée par cette défense de Zunanto.
Colombe Sportive putting some pressure, putting some fire into the backyard of Panther Sportive Nde. We welcome you to the 40,000-seater Managerial Stadium. It is 2 minutes played already out here. No goal for Colombe Sportive of Dja and Lobo. No goal for Panther Sportive of Nde. Goalkeeper Marc Janvier. No more going to take a long one with the right leg. Ball into the air, heads go there for both teams. Ball into touch. Throw in. Panther Sportive of Nde. Cedric Jomo, the man mountain of Colombe Sportive. We saw him last year in this same stadium. We saw him during the preliminary round of the CAF Champions League. There we go. Beautiful block there. Cedric Jomo, beautiful play. Long one up front. He's looking out for Prizo Eyango. But goalkeeper Omgene was there to push out that danger. Colombe Sportive putting in a lot of fire out here and standing strong. Ino Luemba. It gets solace from the backyard. And there we go. Colombe. Jomo, beautiful play there from Colombe Sportive, heading into the 80-meter box. What is he going to do, Colombe Sportive? But the vigilance of Panther is on the ground. There we go. It's getting exciting out there in Yaoundé. Colombe Sportive engaging their offensive machinery. Goalkeeper Edward Sombang invited into the national team of the Republic of Cameroon by Coach Bagu for the AFCON 2025. Panther Sportive around the center circle. Back there trying to organize themselves. What do? Branded football. A long one up front. But the left flank didn't quite understand the strategy. I mean, with Rikuto, Panther, they're looking out for the strategy to come out from the fire, from the backyard of Colombe.
Ah oui, il fallait tout de suite réagir après ces deux fulgurances de Colombe du Sud. Et voici notre attaque dangereuse de l'Oiseau du Sud, avec notamment Yango Prito, le centre contré par la défense de Panther of Nde, un gamaleux qui veille au grain. Il faudra compter avec un gamaleux, le capitaine de Panther of Nde, un joueur très expérimenté du haut de ses 35 ans. C'est le doyen de cette finale de la Coupe du Cameroun 2025 qui tient bien sa place dans ce premier quart d'heure dans la défense. Voici l'homme, Eke Homo, un gamaleux, ce capitaine de Panther of Nde qui veille en tour de contrôle dans cette défense. Et ça va repartir avec le Fauve d'Idée en chasse ce soir dans l'entre de Fandena pour un troisième titre de Coupe du Cameroun de football face à Colombe du Sud. Et on se demande bien, est-ce que le rythme, la compétitivité ne va pas faire la différence ce soir, en tout cas sur ce premier quart d'heure. On ne voit pas du tout une équipe de Panther un peu limite du point de vue du rythme.
La Colombe a commencé sur les chapeaux de roue. Ils veulent imposer un rythme, mais je sais qu'ils ne peuvent pas tenir 90 minutes comme ça. Parce qu'engager un match comme ça, il faut être sûr que vous avez du carburant, du jus dans les jambes. Parce que Colombe veut imposer un rythme à Panther.
Je ne sais pas si Paul Mokazi, qu'on a vu tout à l'heure, le président d'honneur de Colombe, est d'accord avec vous. Hein.
Of course, there we go. Panther Sporting into the features of the 18-meter box. Éclairage there for Panther. A block there for Panther. And we go! Goal for Panther Sporting of Nde. 86 minutes of play out there in Yaoundé. Yves Roca has made the difference. Brandon Fopa. Wilfried Couture. Brandon Fopa told us yesterday in the pre-match press conference that it is given the opportunity, he will demolish Colombe Sporting of Dja and Lobo. Brandon Fopa is here. The midfielder has made the difference for Panther Sporting of Nde.
Se méfier des tirs à distance de Brandon Fopa. Ça me rappelle de ce but jupitérien qu'il avait marqué de 20 mètres face à Astre de Douala lors de la 7e journée de la MTN Elite One. C'est pratiquement dans les mêmes circonstances. Ce garçon, il a un coup de pied meurtrier. Regardez comment il a mystifié, il a fusillé Edouard Sombon qui ne pouvait rien sur ce ballon.
Rien du tout, rien du tout. Il faut savoir que quand vous attaquez comme ça, attendez-vous au compte. La Colombe du Dja et Lobo a été très orgueilleux. Ils ont commencé un match à un rythme très élevé et il faut s'attendre encore à des contres comme ça.
There we go with Panther Sporting of Nde around the center circle, pushing forward. Colombe in their own backyard. They find solace from goalkeeper Edouard Sombang Menang, dressed in white shirt, white shorts, and white stockings this afternoon. Cedric Jomo, the long one up front across the median. Ball into the air, headed from the Panther backyard. Panther, what do they do? Captain Gamale, former player with this sport of Bafang Union, Panther of Dollar, UMS of Loom, and of course played professional football in Thailand in 2012 to 2017. Madame Celestine Kechakuta surprised with what is happening out here. She doesn't believe that the goals will come this early. There we go. Panther pushing forward. What do they do? Bringing some fire into the backyard of Colombe. There we go, Panther, the ball into touch. Into the 5.5 meter box of goalkeeper Edouard Sombang Menang out here in the nation's capital, Yaoundé, 8 minutes of play. It is Colombe Sporting of Dja, number 0. Panther Sporting of Nde. It is when I can imagine the atmosphere in Balengu, in Basamba, in Bagante, out there in Bazoo, in Bafoussam, in Buddha. I can imagine. I mean, Emmanuel Mabankesa, they should be asking the gods of the West region to hold tight to this one goaler.
I know, when you score in the first half, in the first minute like this, you have to make sure that you don't take the goal.
All right.
The minute will coming. Then that's why you see that Colombe of Dja Lobo now how to play, they must play. Because they start very quickly and then they have the surprise of Panther of Bagante.
Ah oui, oui. Et il faudra se demander ce que ce but peut avoir comme effet sur le mental de Colombe du Sud, parce que c'est la première fois dans cette Coupe du Cameroun de football que Colombe est mené au score. Colombe n'a jamais eu à gérer cette situation dans cette Coupe du Cameroun 2025. Il faudra donc être attentif sur la réaction de l'Oiseau du Sud.
Il faut dire que moi-même, j'étais très surpris de l'entame du match de la Colombe de Dja Lobo, qui a commencé le match sur les chapeaux de roue. C'est rare de voir une équipe commencer. Il n'y a pas eu de temps d'observation. Ils ont attaqué complètement, vouloir afficher Panther. Mais il faut savoir qu'au football, il faut respecter l'adversaire parce que Panther a pris son temps. La vague est passée. Et là maintenant, Panther est en train de remonter tranquillement, de faire son match. C'est Colombe qui est dans le doute maintenant parce que le but est entré, il faut arrêter de jouer, de se précipiter. Ça ne servait à rien de commencer sur les chapeaux de roue un match de Coupe du Cameroun.
There we go. Panther sportive into that action there. Panther, they try to take control on the center circle. Beautiful 1-2 there, but hemmed by the players of Colombe. A long one from the Colombe backyard as we playing 10 minutes of play out here in Yaoundé. A clearance from Panther sportive, but not for too long. As the Colombe picks up forward, be careful out there into the center box, but it goes off target. Even those on the bench can give their support to Colombe sportive of Dja and Lobo. As we playing 10 minutes into this game, Colombe sportive 0. Panther sportive of Day 1. Goal scored by Brandon Foba. 6 minutes of play. In the pre-match press conference yesterday, in the conference room of the same stadium, Brandon Foba told the media in Cameroon that if his coach Yves Clement gives him the opportunity to come to this Fandena and is asking the God that made him, he will do something. And today, his name has been written into the history books of the Republic of Cameroon that he scored the opening goal in the 2025 Cup of Cameroon out here in the nation's capital. With Rekuto, there is action out here.
Yves Clement, regarde, l'avait dit, il a si bien dit en conférence de presse. Il espère que les joueurs de Colombe vont bien dormir parce que ça va aller vite ce soir. Et c'est allé très vite avec ce but, on va dire un tout petit peu matinal dans le premier quart d'heure de ce match. Mais il faut dire que ce match est loin d'avoir rendu sa copie. Rien n'est joué. Tout est à jouer dans cette finale de la Coupe du Cameroun 2025 entre les deux meilleures équipes de la MTN Elite One. Ça laisse entrevoir une partie forte disputée ce soir. C'est pratiquement le choc des titans cet après-midi dans l'entre-deux Fandena entre Colombe du Sud et Panther of Nde. Il faut dire que c'est le troisième but encaissé dans cette Coupe du Cameroun de football par Colombe of Dja Lobo. Et c'est le 9e but marqué par Panther of Nde. On disait il y a un instant que c'est un match qui ne sera pas très ouvert, et égard au fait que c'est des équipes qui encaissent très peu de buts, aussi bien en championnat qu'en Coupe du Cameroun de football. Peut-être qu'ils sont en train de nous faire mentir avec ce premier but dans le premier quart d'heure.
Of course, there we go. We're playing 12 minutes already. There was an airborne duel there with that a player of Panther Sportive of the Day. But thank God, nothing to write home about. The medical staff there is taking good care of him. As we're going to come back into this game, 12 minutes of play, throw in for Colombe Sportive of the Dja and Lobo. I mean, from the south region of the Republic of Cameroon, heads go there. A clearance from the backyard of Panther. Panther wants to dribble one, not for too long. Be careful in their own backyard. As the players of Colombe really want to give them speed. Beautiful tiki-taka there. Panther trying to open up their game. Beautiful dribble there. From Panther Sportive of the Day, pushing forward. What do they do? They're trying to mesmerize. Panther taking their time. Panther still holding strong. A long one up front. Heads go there from Colombe Sportive of the Dja and Lobo. Colombe losing control again to the advantage of Panther. Panther still in control. A long one up front. A clearance over Colombe. Inolwemba. A place with the backyard. A long one up front, ball into the air. Across the median. A 100-meter race there. Pushing forward. But the vigilance of Panther Sportive is on the ground. To the joy of their fans out here in Yaoundé. It is 30 minutes of play. A beautiful chip there, but for the wrong direction. Sending Tomo with a long one. A header there from Panther. A battle forward, the ball is on. Panther pushing forward, but not for too long. As Colombe takes over. The fans can look on with anxiety in Yaoundé. Panther, Captain Gamale, to a fellow player. What does he do? A long one up front across the median. A beautiful 1-2 there from the Panther side. Panther trying to play stylish at this moment, but they have been knocked down by Colombe. With Couteau, beautiful football in Yaoundé we have here.
Ah oui, on se régale, on s'ennuie pas du tout dans ce premier quart d'heure de cette finale de Coupe du Cameroun de football. Et Panther qui va repartir à l'attaque. Oh, que c'est bien joué, cet extérieur pied droit qui a trouvé de ce côté Panther qui finalement a été contré. Alors qu'un Panther joue en football aussi bien léger du côté du Nde, on a les mots pour le dire. Panther comme ballon techniquement.
Je vous ai dit, hein, c'est football allemand contre football espagnol. Cet après-midi, on voit bien que on voit la touche espagnole de Yves Clément Arroga et la rigueur défensive allemande de Richard Toa. Donc quand vous regardez, le match le match est équilibré, mais nous avons droit ce soir à un spectacle en football champagne de la part de Panther de Bagante.
With Couteau, I will tell you that in Bagante, if you just beat anybody, they'll tell you, Panther nyam tum tum, Panther nyam tum tum. There we go. Goalkeeper, Mark Janvier Nomo Ongene. This afternoon with the sky blue shirt, a blue-black short, and a blue-black stockings out there, long one, with the right leg across the mediana. To a fellow player of Panther. Panther trying to take control out there. He has three people to mesmerize for too long. There we go. A long one up front. Panther opening up with Hugh Eyango. Pizzo Eyango there. We just see the Panther a long one up front. But ball into touch for a corner kick.
Ouais.
Corner kick says the second assistant referee of this game out here, Mr. Vincent Kemazan, all the way from the city of Goya.
Et Walter,
yes,
je peux vous dire que Colombe a déjà été efficace sur corner dans cette Coupe du Cameroun de football. C'était face à FC Mintak du Septentrion en 8e de finale et c'était un but marqué par Ekoto, un merveilleux retourné. Ekoto qui n'est pas sur le terrain pour l'instant. Ce soir, on va suivre ce corner avec Colombe, premier poteau à la tête. Et le ballon qui n'a pas été cadré.
A ball to touch with Couteau for a 5.5 meter spot kicker. We'll see Mr. Mengola, Victor Gauthier-Lema. What do you have on the touchline?
Eh ben, on voulait simplement vous préciser que la Panther sportive d'Inde était orpheline de l'un de ses milieux de terrain, de sa 14. Il y a eu une blessure, il était soigné sur le banc de touche, mais heureusement, il est revenu sur l'RDG et puis indiqué que voilà, le but a été marqué par le Dossa 8, faux pangouin, dans les 5 premières minutes de jeu.
Yes, Victor Lema, just to make mention that Walter Winston and that Fopa Brandon, this is his first Cup of Cameroon final he's taking part in, and he has to open score for Panther of Nde, making Panther of Nde to draw first blood here in the hands of the reigning champions. And if they continue in this light, certainly Panther of Nde is going to be crowned champion for the unprecedented 10th time in the history of the Cup of Cameroon. And just to remind you, Walter Winston and Wilfried Koto, right now, Fopa Brandon open score here. The roof of the Amadou Aidjo Stadium almost blown off here in total ecstasy.
Fopa
Waters, Wilfried Koto, gentlemen, back to you.
Merci Wilson, Mengolé et Lema pour ses ressentis du côté de la main courante. Là-bas, on ressent encore mieux ces sensations de cette finale de la Coupe du Cameroun. Et voici Panther of Nde en situation offensive dans ce mouvement de flux. Le fond du Nde avec cette action développée sur le flanc gauche, le centre pour retrouver Panther, le contrôle bien assuré. Défensif essaie de provoquer la tentative de feinte. Défensif bien repris par Mbelek et ça va repartir. On a essayé de se projeter tout de suite vers l'avant côté Colombe du Sud pour essayer de prendre au dépourvu cette équipe de Panther of Nde. Et ce sera un coup franc.
There's a player for Colombe Sportive lying on the green top out there. Certainly that's why referee Blaise Ngwa all the way from the city of Bamenda is certainly going to look out what is happening with that player. As Minister Louis Paul Mutaze looks on and discusses the game with a fellow colleague, Mr. Paul Atangaji, the Minister of Territorial Administration in the Republic of Cameroon. Certainly, they too at the top level are enjoying the final out here. I mean, a cocktail of government ministers from the Republic of Cameroon. As you can see, the far end there, Madame Celestine Kitakute can take some water to cool down the temperature as she's the honorary president of Panther Sportive of the Day. In Lumba, there you can see that church there on Lumba in that airborne dwell. From the replay of the cameras of the CITV, coordinated by Lady Josephine Talamangfu, our producer this afternoon, to whom we say good afternoon, my dear producer.
Dans cette équipe, dans ce 11 entrants mis en place, alors qu'on peut apercevoir Yeni Arthur, l'ancien joueur d'APZ de fou, et Cédric Diomo qu'on a aperçu également il y a un instant. Je disais, dans ce 11 entrants mis en place par Richard Toa, on trouve 3 joueurs qui étaient présents lors de la dernière finale de cette Coupe du Cameroun de football. On va d'abord suivre ce ballon de Timbi. Il a essayé de trouver Inoluamba au front de l'attaque. Inoluamba qui n'a pas pu récupérer ce ballon aux grandes dames de Richard Toa d'Air Football. L'erreur en quête d'un 3e titre avec la Colombe du Sud, lui qui est arrivé dans ce club lors de la saison 2023-2024. On va suivre cette rentrée de touche de Colombe, ballon au premier poteau et finalement ce ballon échoue dans la niche du gardien de but, Nomo Ongene de Panther of Nde, sous le regard des membres du gouvernement qui s'ennuie pas comme nous ici en position commentateur avec cette finale fort dans ce gouvernement qui s'ennuie pas comme nous ici en position commentateur. Attention, les portes sont bons, attention à la boulette, c'est bon, son dans ce ballon qui est récupéré par Panther, heureusement il y a eu attention, les portes sont bons. Attention à la boulette, Edouard Somba, ce ballon qui est récupéré par Panther, heureusement qui a eu le repli défensif bien assuré de Hamza qui a éteint le feu parce que c'était un mauvais ballon d'Edouard Somban. J'espère qu'Edouard n'est pas perturbé par ce but qu'il a pris à la 8e minute. Il faut qu'il retrouve ses esprits, le niveau international camerounais.
Of course, throwing for Panther. Panther trying to dribble around the fringes of the 80-meter box. What does he do? Pushing forward. And referee Blaisba says it is a free kick for Panther Sportive of the Day. The fans can dance. The Conqua dance group from Osanaga, they are here. Here we go. Panther pushing forward and they got a free kick there to the dissatisfaction of the players of Colombe Sportive of the Dja and Lobo. There we go. We got a stop there from Michel Melek and the fellow player of Panther Sportive of the Day. We played 22 minutes out here at the Yaoundé Amadou Stadium, built in 1972. It is still holding strong and living up to the expectation of the people of Cameroon, the Confederation of African Football, as well as FIFA. Goalkeeper Edouard Somba, recently invited into the national team of the Republic of Cameroon, but he has received a bullet out here from Brandon Fopa at the 6th minute of play. Here we go. Free kick for Panther Sportive of the Day. To kill this game.
As you see, Panther scored, but they still play. They didn't back to the defense. They still tried to make a second goal. And this is a good opportunity to them to make the second goal, and they have the quality to make it.
Et c'est vrai qu'ils n'ont pas été encore efficaces jusqu'ici dans cet exercice de coup franc direct dans cette Coupe du Cameroun 2025. Les joueurs de Panther of Nde, alors qu'Edouard Somban a bien positionné sa barrière et sa bataille quelque peu dans l'attente de l'exécution de ce coup franc avec Doko qui va certainement chercher le 2e poteau. Voilà, c'est fait, mais difficile, ça frappe très difficile.
Of course, the free kick went off target. You can see the disappointment on the faces of the fans of Panther. There, that is Colombe pushing forward. Colombe pushing forward. There they go. Then he gets into the waiting hands of goalkeeper Mark Janvier, Nomo Ongene. Goalkeeper Mark Janvier, Nomo Ongene having a swell time out here. There was an offensive there for Colombe Sportive. Many of the fans were looking out for something beautiful, something creative, but it never came. Ball into action. Once more, a player of Panther crashing onto the green top there. There was a little brush there from that attacker of Panther who was trying to push forward. Referee Blaise Ngwa, one of Cameroon's finest referees, and the CAF referee has halted the game after 24 minutes of play to look into that player of a Panther of Nde who has crashed onto the floor. He received a little brush there from the defense mechanism of Colombe of Dja and Lobo. Emmanuel, like you say, Colombe seems to be in a mood, in an atmosphere of panic now.
They're panic because they didn't take a lot of time, a lot of game. They didn't take the first goal.
Right.
Now we are going to see who is Colombe. They have to make sure that all Cameroonians see Colombe in we see them in Africa Cup.
Right.
Now they take a goal home against Panther,
right.
the second of championship. They have to show that they are quality because the game is open for Colombe. But we didn't see until now for the first minute attack. We didn't see nothing. Colombe didn't show something who show that they are African team. The Colombe we see against Algeria team is not the Colombe I see today.
All right.
À ce ballon, on a essayé de trouver Adams Moussa, qu'on n'a pas encore vu ce soir. L'international, le Ghanéen, pas international pour le moins, pas encore international. Et ce ballon, cette quasi transversale d'Artieni qui a trouvé Yango Priso. Yango Priso qui n'a pas pu donner ce ballon comme il le souhaitait à Adams Moussa. Et on va repartir avec celui qu'on appelle Conan le Barbare, Cédric Diomont. Conan le Barbare, de par son physique, son morphotype impressionnant, c'est le genre de défenseur que les attaquants n'ont pas du tout envie d'affronter.
C'est quelqu'un que je connais chez les U23, venant tout droit de l'Ouest, qui s'est toujours imposé. Et je pense que c'est la figure emblématique de cette équipe de Colombe de Saint-Mélimon.
Okay. Of course, goalkeeper Ongene with the ball into his 6.6 meters box there. We played 26 minutes in Yaoundé. It is Colombe of Dja, Lobo 0, Panther of Nde 1. Goal scored at the signal play by Brandon Fopa, donning jersey number 10 for the team from the West region of the Republic of Cameroon. The fans are here in their numbers. The traditional rulers from the south are here in their numbers to throw their weight behind their darling team. A header there from Captain Randy Kuala. The battle around the center circle is on. Heads go high there from the Panther perspective. Back to Colombe in their traditional, colors out here. There they go. Panther moving forward, but not for too long. Colombe trying to play and trying to bring the ball back to their base. Colombe, a long one across the median. Heads go there for Colombe. Priso Young going to the far end. That's Adamu Musa all the way from Ghana. But beaten in that action by goalkeeper Mac Ongene. It is 27 minutes played. The fans can still smile despite the one goal down. There we go with Colombe. A clearance from the backyard of Panther, but not for too long. A beautiful one there for Panther. Panther across the median. The blocks by Colombe. A beautiful one too there for both teams. There they go with Panther of Nde. But it was a little fast for him. Emmanuel, like you have been saying, you have vindicated the tiki-taka, the Spanish football of 1-2. Give me, I give you. We have it here in Yaoundé.
We have it in Yaoundé, and it's good for Cameroonian football. You see that Panther want to play tiki-taka, and they do they are more good now, more better than Colombe who play how they call in English kick and rush.
Okay, kick and rush. That's the British football.
That is British football. Panther tried. They were leading 1-0, but they tried to play football, the good football. And can you see you have individual players who have full.
Et alors, Fopa qui a failli encore récupérer ce ballon en plein axe pour décrocher une frappe. Il y a ce geste spectaculaire de Cédric Diomont qui veille comme une tour de contrôle dans cette défense de Colombe du Sud. Alors que du côté des spectateurs, on attend certainement un deuxième but de quelqu'un, celui de Colombe du Sud, ou encore saluer l'addition côté Panther du Nde. Et ça va repartir avec l'oiseau du Sud, Colombe, qui va tenter de se réorganiser à partir de sa défense, avec notamment ce long ballon de Hamza, mais pour qui pour un joueur de Panther du Nde. Et ça va essayer de reconstruire. Oh, une fois de plus, joli, c'est plus joli, ce geste technique.
Right.
Mais la conclusion n'a pas été à la hauteur du geste technique.
Mais il faut dire que nous sommes en train de vivre un scénario qu'on ne s'attendait pas. On s'attendait plus à Colombe avec beaucoup plus de faire le jeu. Mais là, c'est la Panther qui est en train qui est plus proche de marquer le deuxième but qu'une égalisation de la Colombe of Dja et Lobo. Quand vous regardez techniquement, Panther fait un très bon match, un très bon match technique.
But Emmanuel, I mean, at the left flank of Panther, there seem to be there's a telephonic line that is not clicking. There's some 2-3 long balls, but the attacker is not rushing for the ball.
Can you see that the player of Panther they just attack in the right side? They're not coming in the left side here, because they know that the right back of Panther of Colombe like to go up.
Okay.
That's why they push him to stay behind.
All right. So we have a water break out there called by referee Blaise Ngwa from the Republic of Cameroon. I mean, a bona fide son of the Republic based out there in the northwest region of Cameroon, and a teacher by a profession out here for the water break. And so, Emmanuel, I mean, first 30 minutes of play, I mean, like you said, Panther opened up a little timid, Colombe opened up a little fast, but Panther created a massive surprise at the 6 minutes of play.
And see that Colombe come like the best team of Cameroon, and they didn't know that Panther worked a lot. And as you see that the two teams, you see that Panther have quality, and Colombe just look, because Colombe come with how we call in English that kind of
they came with some element of superiority
complex. Then they have to cool down.
Alors, messieurs, si vous voulez bien, on va retrouver à la main courante Victor Lema et Wilson Mengolia pour un autre ressenti, d'autres sensations de ce côté-là.
Oui, Wilfried Koto pour ce calling break. Eh bien, je me suis intéressé à la petite discussion de Yves Clément Aroga. Il parle beaucoup à son milieu de terrain. Je crois qu'il veut revenir à son système initial maintenant qu'il même le sport, c'est-à-dire faire beaucoup circuler le ballon. D'ailleurs, il a confié en conférence de presse que voilà, l'équipe de la Colombe of Dja devra beaucoup se reposer parce qu'elle allait courir aujourd'hui énormément sur le terrain. Ça passe pas encore, mais ça se discute avec son milieu de terrain.
Ah oui, merci Victor Lema. Alors qu'on peut apercevoir le buteur, l'auteur de ce missile, de ce boulet de canon qui a laissé Baba, Edouard Somban, faut pas, qui signe son premier but dans cette Coupe du Cameroun de football. Et il faut dire que faut pas, on comptait énormément sur lui pour cette finale.
Of course,
Walter Wilson Nana, lui qui s'était montré à son avantage. Je me rappelle de ce match face à les Astres de Douala lors de la 7e journée de l'Elite One. Il est à la hauteur de ce match. Il avait été flamboyant ce jour.
A great player out there, young. I mean, as he is. Yesterday, the pre-match press conference, he promised us that. I mean, he's looking forward to this day. He's asking God to take him out from his bed, let him come and touch the green turf out here and do something for himself, do something for his family, do something for Panther of Nde. And today, he's about writing his name into the history books of Cameroon. Then they go be careful out there into the waiting hands of goalkeeper Ongene. Goalkeeper Ongene having a swell time out here without much trouble from the attacking machinery of Ino Luemba, the international player from Congo-Brazzaville. Ball into the air. A clearance there from the Colombe perspective. There we go. Panther taking their time in their backyard. What do they do? Panther still in control. The referee Blaise Ngwa says there was an infringement there against Colombe. The sport kid as the fans look on with anxiety, waiting for that moment of glory. It is a celebration of Cameroon football out here in Yaoundé. It is the Cameroon radio television. I mean, put together by the people, the government of this republic, and of course, coordinated by the general manager to make sure that you have it across the Republic of Cameroon and even across the world. Ball into the air, and he has no worry for goalkeeper Mac Ongene out there from Ino Luemba out there, the player from Congo-Brazzaville, playing professional football in Cameroon.
Il y a encore ce manque dans ce compartiment offensif de Colombe. Ce manque d'automatisme entre le quatuor d'attaque, notamment Lino Luamba, Moussa et Yango et Timbi. Ça ne coordonne pas encore bien dans ce compartiment.
Je pense que Colombe est dans le doute, ne s'attendait pas à cette Panther de Bagante qui joue en football flamboyant. Je pense que Colombe doit reviser. Les milieux ne retrouvent pas les attaquants. Vous voyez que jusqu'à présent, il n'y a pas encore une véritable occasion pour un tir dans les buts de la Panther de Bagante. La Colombe a du mal à entendre les 30 mètres de la Panther de Bagante.
Et surtout à poser ce ballon à l'approche du dernier tiers.
Et si vous regardez, les actions sont plutôt du côté de Panther de Bagante.
Of course, Fanso there creating some fire in the backyard of Colombe. Conrad Fanso this afternoon with JC number 17 corner kick for Panther Sportive of Nde. Corner kick, ball into the air with the right leg. Still around the fringes of the 80-meter box. A long one. Goalkeeper shoulder takes it out for Colombe. Panther still putting fire into the backyard of Panther. And there was an opportunity again with Rikuto. But he went off target for Panther Sportive of Nde. Panther coming up strong into this third quarter of this game.
Alors là, Walter Wilson, ils ont le feu au pied, ces joueurs de Panther of Nde. Mais là, il y a une bonne nouvelle côté Colombe du Sud. Cette frappe renvoyée par Edouard Somba, ça va remettre les choses en ordre dans sa tête.
Of course, an element of confidence there for a goalkeeper. Edouard Somba Menang, coming under fire, coming under pressure, coming under tension from the backyard of Panther, who are here to say that if they have taken the cup 1, 2 times, they can do it for the 3rd time. And so far, they are on the lead to see how they can get that cup, but we're not yet there. There we go, Colombe. But dispossessed by Panther around the center circle. The battle is on. Who controls the ball? Ball continues. The battle is on. Colombe into the 80-meter box. Adamu is there. The referee, Guable, says he was in an irregular positioning out there. It was an irregular positioning out there as we play 36 minutes in Yaoundé. It is Colombe Panther of Dja and Lobo 0. Panther Panther of Nde. 1 goal up already scored at the signal play by Brandon Fopa, the guy who got Jesse number 10 this afternoon. There we go. At the move all the way from Ghana in that irregular position. Mark Ongene having a swell time today. Damen is asking for it. The supporters of Panther can float their flag, the yellow and the green. Panther still in control of the ball. A beautiful 1-2 there, beautiful dribble up front. What does it do? But there we go, Conrad Fanso. He takes a long one, but blocked there by Colombe. There we come again, Colombe. Colombe across the median. Prizo Eyango pacing forward with Adamu. What do they do? And of course, ball into touch. The fans can celebrate out here at Yaoundé.
Alors là, Walter, il s'est montré à hauteur du nom qu'il porte dans ce geste défensif, d'une pureté à nul autre pareil. Quand on s'appelle Dja, on ne peut pas faire autrement.
Of course, un tacle propre à l'allemand, un tacle, comme on appelle, un tacle glissant.
Ouais.
Je pense que c'était propre.
Il ne fallait pas se rater.
Ah oui, là c'est
dans
pénalty.
cette surface de réparation. Et on va suivre ce corner à venir de Colombe. Dessus la tête de Timbi. Il n'a pas pu rabattre ce coup de tête. Et Timbi, il ne marquera pas son premier but en Coupe du Cameroun de football. Pour l'instant, sur ce coup de tête qu'il n'a pas cadré. Et Timbi, ce joueur que Colombe est allé chercher au très fond de la région du Sud.
With Rikuto, there's some education there from referee Blaise Bois to Mark Ogene for wasting time. He first of all did the education that you're wasting time, my dear boy, and then after, though the yellow card for goalkeeper Mark Ogene for wasting time with the ball. the FIFA says and CAF is 8 seconds for the goalkeeper to keep the ball up.
It's not time to make. We still have
enough
of time to play, but to take yellow card like
it's very risky for him to take a nasty yellow card like that.
Psychologically, it's not good.
Okay.
Il ne faut pas qu'il se livre à ce jeu. Lobo Ngene, ça peut être contre-productif. Et rassurez, ce ballon que n'a pas pu récupérer Panther et le long dégagement d'Edouard Somban, la tête de Arthur Yéné pour Moussa qui n'a pas pu aller véritablement à la conquête de ce ballon. Il faut dire qu'il est surveillé comme du lait sur le feu. Le Ghanéen par la charnière centrale de Panther of Nde, Colombe et Dja. Moussa qui est entré dans l'histoire de Colombe comme le tout premier buteur en Champions League de l'Oiseau du Sud. On en attend davantage de lui ce soir du côté des supporters de Colombe of Dja. Alors bon, et voici Panther of Nde qui essaie de se réorganiser à partir de l'espace de progression à ce ballon qui va revenir avec notamment Panther, ballon qui essaie de trouver Matt Williams. Il essaie de trouver Matt Williams.
Midfield, there is a penalty out there for Panther Sporting of Nde. There is a penalty there for referee Let's go in that offensive by Panther Sporting of Nde. There was a beautiful tiki-taka there. As Blaise was discussing with his first assistant, Mr. Edouard Toto Harry. Look at that action. There was a block there. I mean, Emmanuel Bankesa, you have been in this position for so many times. That was Cedric Jobo, who frustrated.
No, it's penalty. It's penalty.
Non, il n'y a pas penalty.
Certainly not. No penalty, says the referee. There we go.
As you see.
Alors, mais quel bonbon, quel amour de ballon délivré par faux pas sur cette action. Quel match il fait faux pas. Auteur de ce but jupitérien. Et le voilà qui a failli être passeur décisif sur le coup. Faux pas. Et le long dégagement de Nomo Ongene, le gardien de Panther qui passe une soirée tranquille pour l'instant. Et le ballon dans l'entrejeu, c'est bien donné l'ouverture sur ce flanc droit pour trouver Panther. Il va provoquer Panther, le passement de jambes. Il a été pris dans les taux. Il a été pris dans les taux de Colombe du Sud. Les joueurs de Colombe qui se sont bien regroupés sur le coup, une prise à deux qui a été payante. Et la rentrée touche à venir côté Colombe du Sud sur le regard de son président d'honneur. Il est Paul Motazé, le ministre des Finances, qui s'est donné à fond pour la deuxième consécration de Colombe du Sud dans cette finale de Coupe du Cameroun de football. Pour l'instant, c'est un match qui est mal embarqué pour l'Oiseau du Sud. Et on va suivre ce ballon avec Yango Priso. Il y a la place pour un centre pour Adamo Moussa qui n'a pas pu récupérer ce centre bien ajusté de Hugues Yango Priso, le Ghanéen qui n'a pas pu mettre ce ballon en première intention dans le but de Lobo. On revoit ce joli ballon de Yango Priso qui n'a pas pu trouver preneur.
Of course, Wilfred put a moment there of destabilization, the moment of poor communication in the backyard of Panther Sporting of Nde. But luckily for them, I mean, that stretched leg of the Ghanaian Adamo Moussa didn't get to the ball to equalize business out here. And of course, Panther getting a little panicking in their own backyard there. Ball into touch. Throwing Colombe. As the fans look on. Panther stopped that one, a long one off from ball into the air across the mediana. Heads go there for both teams. The battle is on who controls the ball. Cedric Jomo, the man mountain for Colombe. There we go. The defense mechanism for Panther is on, blocking the ball. And he gets that opportunity to do a draw. I mean, what a disappointment there says. The referee Blaise getting a conversation there with the front referee, Madame Gimbang Ali. Free kick, Colombe, Cedric Jomo, the man mountainer. Colombe pushing forward into the fringes, into the waiting hands of goalkeeper Ongene. Goalkeeper Ongene having a small time this day in Yaoundé. Can it continue like this? Ball into the air, up front, blocked by Sadiq Jomo. The battle is on now. Around 3 players there off for Colombe. Around the center circle, but dispossessed by Panther. Panther taking their time, playing with some lucidity. Panther across the media now. What do they do? Brandon Fopa, the man who scored the goal. He opens up at the left flank. Beautiful game from Panther. Panther got from beautiful dribble from the far end there. Panther pushing forward into the 18-meter box. We've got a Fanto. Can that be the second goal? Oh no! Goalkeeper saw that save for the and over there.
Oh, décidément, il n'est pas bien Verdi Ngondo qui a une fois de plus reçu ce ballon au cœur de la défense de Colombe du Sud. Ce ballon bien amené par Panther et Ngondo qui s'est quelque peu mêlé les pinceaux et n'a pas pu trouver le chemin du but devant son banc. C'était une autre chaude alerte de Panther of Nde qui est véritablement dans ses temps forts. C'est également des temps forts du côté des tribunes avec ces danseurs qui ne coupent pas leur plaisir dans cette finale de Coupe du Cameroun fort disputée entre Colombe du Sud et Panther of Nde. Mais quel match nous sert fortuné alors qu'on va jouer 4 minutes de temps additionnel brandi par Gimban qu'on va retrouver du côté de la Coupe d'Afrique des Nations au Maroc cette année avec qui va représenter valablement le Cameroun avec également Elvis Dupré.
Elle vient de faire une bonne prestation en Égypte.
I'm sure you want to talk about Karim, former Antezambo, alongside Elvis Dupré, and of course Midfield Abdou. They will be representing Cameroon for the referees at the AFCON in Morocco 2025.
Gimban, c'est plutôt du côté de la Coupe d'Afrique des Nations féminines.
All right, that is it. 4 minutes of extra time out here in Yaoundé. We're playing already 45 minutes of official time. Colombe has a free kick there around the center circle. Colombe Sportive with their traditional colors. That's a pink. Header there from Panther, but not for too long. Ball into touch. Eyango Prizo, as the roving ambassador looks on, Albert Roger Mila, a legend of Cameroonian football, of African football and world football, coming from the Republic of Cameroon. Emmanuel Mabankesa, you had the luck to play the World Cup with Mila in 1990.
He was a great player, technically, and as you know, inside the area, there is no somebody like him is somebody who only make goal. Right. I think that is born to make goal.
He was born to make goal. You can say that again, my dear Emmanuel Mabankesa. It's also our pleasure out here on CITV Sports Entertainment and CITV to have you. Because as children, we want to play football.
Il faut d'ailleurs dire, Walter, qu'il a gagné une finale de Coupe du Cameroun dans ce stade.
Of course.
Et il a fait des merveilles dans cet entre de Fondénan. On se souvient encore de ce fameux match entre Canon et Tonnerre, quand il était question qu'il revienne pour la Coupe du Monde de football. Lui qui avait déjà arrêté, mais quel but il avait marqué ici face au Bakoum. Une reprise à l'entrée des 16 mètres, c'était face à Feu-Marc Vivien Fouet.
That is it. The history of Cameroon can never be wiped out. The history of Cameroon will be written and will be told by us today with Rikuto. God has given you and I to talk about this history. We shall leave that history, and other people will come after us and say that history. The Jomo Kevins, the Zachary Pose, they did it, and so we are also doing it today. There we go. Panther Sportive into the 18-meter box. All right. First assistant referee, Edouard Totohari, says there was an irregular positioning out there. Answer. You can see on the bench of Panther there, a little moment of adrenaline rising between Cedric Jomo and that attacker of Panther Sportive of the day. Referee blessed by doing the education as prescribed by the Confederation of African Football and FIFA before you take sanctions. We're playing already 2 minutes into the 4 extra made available by Lady Aline Gibang out there in Yaoundé. Ball across the median. Heads go high there for both teams. Panther in their own backyard. Colombe pushing forward around the fringes of the 18-meter box. Pizzo Eyango. What is he going to do out there? Into the waiting hands of... Oh no! Penalty!
Alors qu'est-ce qui revendique un penalty revendiqué par les joueurs de la Colombe du Sud. Oh là là, c'était bien à faire.
Et tu es
ce sera un penalty accordé à
la Colombe
du Sud.
Kemale taking a back there. From that decision from Mr. Blesbois. to give a penalty to Colombe Sports of Dja and Lobo into the 9 minutes of this first 45 minutes out there with free control. Emmanuel Mabankesa, the referee has taken the decision.
He's taking his decision, but you can see that difficult in our position.
Je crois que la décision elle est prise. Irréversible, c'est un penalty pour Colombe du Sud qui a l'occasion de revenir à hauteur de Panther of Nde avec ce penalty à l'ultime minute du temps additionnel. Et s'il est concrétisé ce penalty, ça va faire un boom dans le moral, ça va booster le moral.
Hey guys, as we are getting ready to go for the halftime, those who are looking to call to make their contributions, those who are looking to call to make contributions about the game, I think we can do that during the halftime. We can just discuss the game, discuss the match, especially for those who are watching on YouTube. For some reason, our Facebook got, brought down because of the game. And that was a good equalizer. That was a good equalizer. I think right now the game is equal. They go to rest, come back fresh, and let's see another 45 minutes of good football. I want to applaud CRTV first of all for their images, the angles, and everything. The quality of the image, the quality of the internet, everything is just so good. Like I said, we are going to put the phone number on the screen, and anybody who wants to call to make contributions, you can actually call during the halftime and tell us what you think about the game. Also, right now, we don't see people commenting. We don't see people telling us what they think about, oh, it was handball, and his hand was actually away from him. So, yeah, that was a good penalty also. Yeah, I think I like what CRTV is doing with the broadcasting. This is just good. This is just perfect. So, guys, as we get ready to go for the halftime, get ready to make your calls and tell us what you think about the game.
Minute of play out here by Jimmy from the penalty spot. To the disappointment of the fans all for Panther Sports of the day. Both teams will certainly go to the dressing room with one goal for Colombe and one goal for Panther Sports of the day. It is first 45 minutes out here in Yaoundé.
Yep, this is the halftime, and man, I understand how, oh God, this is so good until CRTV is even having drone shots of the game. That is so good. That's some other level for CRTV. Like, I just wanted to congratulate them. I want to congratulate the guys. This Fopa guy, I think he's good. I think he can play for the national team. The kid is good. The kid is good. If you look at his touches, you look at his true passes, he's just wonderful. He's just wonderful. Wow, this is beautiful to see that they have a game going on and there's a drone shot already actually even showing the image. Wow, CRTV, chapeau CRTV. Là, c'est un autre niveau. Là, c'est un autre niveau. Ça veut dire que le pays est en train d'avancer. The country is moving forward, whether we like it or not. The pace might be slow. It might not be the pace we want. It might not be what we actually want, but I think we can actually just be contented with whatever is happening right now. I think let me put up the phone number for those who want to call and make contributions. Say a thing or two about the game. Say a thing or two about if you have anything to say though. You can call to just say a thing or two about the game, and then yeah. But for me, I think some of the things I really like about the game is number one, the fact that it's broadcasted. CRTV, I think, oh God, this image is now out of focus. CRTV, that image is out of focus. That image is out of focus. But they are doing a wonderful job, to be honest with you guys. They're doing a wonderful job. The transition is just perfect. You don't see them wasting too much time on this or that. No, they just and I like the fact that we see so many people coming to watch these games. Yeah, we have so many people. CRTV, can you do something about that image, please? You see so many people coming to watch these games, and that is what the president of FECAFOOT was talking about the other day. He talked about, okay, I think someone is calling. Give me 1 second. We have a caller already. I do hope it's a caller and not one of those scam calls. Hello?
Hey.
Yes. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing, man?
No, doing good. I'm sure you want to make a contribution to the show.
Yes, I want to make a contribution to the show.
Go ahead, my brother. Everyone is listening.
My name's Roland Ekokobe, official FIFA licensed agent.
Wow.
And I'm the CEO of R6 International Sports Agency.
Wow.
And I'm watching the game live from Washington, D.C.
Wow.
Yeah, and the images are very clear.
Yeah.
The communication is very good.
Yeah.
I think from my point of view, I want to appreciate the game itself. The players, they are doing their best.
Yeah.
The referee is covering the game very well.
Yeah.
And I think these are the things we've been praying for to happen in Cameroon.
Yeah.
In a situation where you can watch a game and you appreciate the game without any infringement or challenges.
Yeah.
I think if we continue like this, the situation in Cameroon football will change.
That's true.
I want to say kudos to the current executive of the federation. I use the opportunity to thank the minister as well for organizing this beautiful cup finals.
Yes.
And I think for now, I continue watching the game. Maybe I will make more contributions later.
Yeah, and even during the game, if you feel like there's anything you wanted to contribute, you can just call and make your contributions.
Yeah, the player Fopa Brandon,
that
was a very beautiful goal from the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will still call again.
Okay, Baba. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, man.
And yeah, and I like the fact he brought up the whole who organized the game, because actually the ministry, it does, I think, 40% or 50 or 60 or even 80% of the organization of this game, and they're doing a good job at that level. And if you look at what we've had in our football for the last how many, I don't know, it's just a situation of, if people just decide to stay on their roles and be efficient, we can actually come up with something really beautiful. Look at what CRTV is doing. Look at what the minister and his team, they are actually doing. And now, if you bring in FECAFOOT and they do what they can do also and do it really well, we can have a sports sector in the country that is working really good. We can have a sports sector in the country that is working really good. These kids are doing everything to make sure they are training, they are playing, and they are entertaining us. I just feel like, okay, I think we have another caller. Hello. Yeah, Baba.
Hey, greeting, boss. No, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sure say all man hear you. You can go ahead and make your contribution.
Hopefully, yeah. First of all, brilliant game, especially from Panther. I'm not going into the final. All man be expecting a Colombe could be
dominant,
the favorites and dominant in the game, but Panther don't actually shock people. And maybe we not forget this same Panther team beat Colombe for Elite One Championship just last season. Since if Clement and Roga come in to Panther, I mean, a different team. I really love what they do about a particular team now, and the fact that they said they press Colombe and really be a trick that was the way to go up for second half. Now, small controversy about the penalty. I understand how it can and they would think. If you look at very well, that particular decision, it be subjective to referee how you go interpret it, because clearly the ball touched the guy, and clearly the guy hand is somehow away from his body. So for me, yeah, I don't really talk say no, not favoritism, no. I wish you don't see as a penalty.
And if you look at the mistake where the guy make himself, even after the ball touch his hand, he still leave his hand open.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he still leave his hand open. The smart thing for doing that, for close your hand and then contest.
Exactly.
Or if you
exactly.
even
So
close your hand, the referee consider say your hand was moving into a close position before the ball meet up.
Exactly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then the ref now get penalty. Now, as far as the whole issue for organization of Cameroon Cup is concerned, just for those really to watch, the ministry they do everything about the protocol aspect for Cameroon Cup because it involves several sporting federations, not only one.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the football, meaning the game where they play now, the technical side be concerned, ministry don't get no hand today.
Mm-hmm.
Like zero in terms of preps. Because several times people they confused who don't do it. Now this team they more give the team them credit, don't do the operation and well.
Yeah.
But the technical aspect for this game, for example, choosing of referees, jerseys and everything done by the federation because now they handle the football part of the whole Cameroon Cup ceremony. But overall, I think it's a good. I think the Cameroon Cup for this year, the spectacle. Because usually, would they get the organization will be made about one person, but the spectacle for the for feeling the really impress people. But today, at least we see a good game. Personally, I be coming to this game support Colombe, but I don't just wish Mama. I wish Panther actually go through because they don't play fine for second half. If they do the same for first half, if they do the same for second half, I think say they get every chance for win the game.
What you think? What you think about that number 10, Fopa?
Beautiful goal he score, and I be so shocked at how confident the guy be when he carry ball. So good player. Sometimes we first touch, the guy get really good first touch. I don't see other players in the game where don't actually show a lot of confidence. But one player where don't really pick my attention, maybe not because I think under pressure. Jomo of Colombe, I like the way the guy did defend 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some sometimes you get player will be more technical, you get some guy will be really physical.
Yes.
Jomo is very physical.
Mm-hmm.
Now one player that I think say their team not be under a lot of pressure, but he don't actually do it for most of the 1-on-1 battles them.
Mm-hmm.
Why they see the player? You just get that statue for Van Dijk and the guy 1-on-1 is powerful. They actually see him for free.
Yeah, and before you go, I want me to talk to you at least about CRTV images and broadcasting and everything.
CRTV don't get that invest. CRTV don't need to do good broadcast or better broadcasting. Cameroon also have come because government make investment. They actually buy 2 broadcast vans from China with complete equipment them since AFCON. Or where Cameroon host them. The only place where I be a bit why not they find with CRTV for the issue of broadcast that's where they need the one go out of Yaoundé. See equipment the way they. What if they see the same games in Vogaroa, Limbe,
Douala, Limbe,
yeah. Very well. CRTV need one travel. The broadcast for Yaoundé when at a different stage we had, except say that's one very important. My CRTV need one move all this equipment. Why not league games in Garoua, Limbe, Bafsam, and other places where Cameroon even get good stadiums? Secondly, their quality for stream, I know I'm blaming about internet, but for you to CRTV the stream with 360p, I mean, it's so disappointing. For those where they out, maybe they don't want to watch the game now online.
For big TV.
Yeah, for big TV, the streaming quality be really poor online. But in terms of the production, government not made that investment since. 2 CRTV, they actually purchased 2 broadcast vans and with complete set of equipment. So this is what they should be doing, and we should be seeing this more. It no more only been a competition where they beat that call the person or now ministry they organize Cameroon Cup. Also, don't be the sign contract for stream Elite One.
Yes.
After a while, they just stop. So they come and say, wait till the broadcast van they do on week where Cameroon Cup no day. They just keep a me stand. We need to see more of this. Now our money.
Wow. Baba, thank you very much for that call. I hope so during the game, if possible, your call more talk. We'll be there for Facebook, but there are copyright issues. They stop the video for Facebook. But you watch it from YouTube, right?
Yeah, I watch on YouTube. I watch on YouTube. Yeah.
So if you always call back during the game, more talk about what did happen. Thank you.
All right, sure.
Yeah, guys, thank you very, very much for everyone who's watching. If you're not, I know we have people watching who are not from Cameroon. This is actually the Cameroon Cup Finals. It is actually one of the biggest sporting events in the country. It actually closes the sporting year for the country. So it's not just about football. It's about today they are going to award the handballers, the wrestlers, the volleyballers, every other sporting activity. will be handed their trophy today. Yes, like I said, it's the biggest sporting event in the country, so everybody comes in to do what they have to do. Back in the days when the president was active, when the president was agile, he will actually take part in this event. This is just one proof that the man is getting older and he needs more rest than coming out here to watch a soccer game. But I really wish he watched this one. For some reason, I don't know why, but I really wish he watched this one. He came to the field to watch this particular one. Maybe we'll make plan next year and bring him to the field because we want to see him more often, especially when it comes to football. Yes, it's a game, Colombe of Dja Lobo and Panther of Nde. Now, I don't know, maybe I should have kept my brother Nde, because he has more information in sports than me. I don't know when they say Panther of Dja Lobo, because I know there used to be Panther of Colombe of Dja Lobo. I don't know if it's different from Colombe de Sang-Melima, or is it the same thing? Because I know there used to be, the popular one used to be Colombe de Sang-Melima. But Sang-Melima is just a city or a town. And Dja Lobo is probably the division, or I think the division. So I don't know if they decided to move the name to. Okay. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you answer another question.
Yeah, Managerial makes us more precision. Actually, Colombe now, they be called now globally Colombe du Sud, because they don't do Colombe de Sang-Melima, Colombe of Dja Lobo, and a lot of confusion. So the official name as of now are just Colombe du Sud generally. And since they actually take the name Colombe du Sud, you see, and so they bring up more stakeholders from different parts of the South region. So Colombe now, as at now, they've been known as Colombe du Sud. I don't know why it's a CRC regionalism, maybe not just lack of I don't know why they see refer to Colombe of Dja Lobo. If you check their official handles and their official communiques and everything, are Colombe du Sud now. From the South region, and if you look at the executive of the club now, they be represented by people who come from everywhere in the South region, and then they actually run the club, put in the finance and everything. So now they actually move from that level for Dja Lobo, Sang-Melima, and that's Colombe du Sud now.
And then for Panther also, and also I be playing against Panther de Banganti, but now they are Panther of Nde. Did they make some changes also, or it's another team?
Exactly, it's the same. It's the very same team. Don't just change the name. Panther of Nde, no longer Panther de Banganti. You know, say Banganti na one eye, na one
city, yeah.
Yes, but now a big global for that
division.
In the Nairobi division, so don't just make me be probably more inclusive for the division here.
Wow, that can be a good strategy, right?
It is for Colombia. Don't work very well.
Yeah, that can be a good strategy. So Victoria or Southwest. No, Victoria now wedding name for the city. So yeah.
All these things, all these different changes in the approach and name, it be geared towards achieving certain objectives too.
Yeah.
Like for Colombia case particularly, they wanted the team to be well represented by people from different areas in the South region. And their strategy don't work. In some other cases, it might not. Panther, when it was changed from Panther to Bangante, it became Panther of Nde. Everyone knows the team from that division. So somehow, I think people do this when they realize that one club cannot only carry a city, but maybe a bigger space like a division or a region. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you very much for that update. Wow. Guys, so we actually have time. It's Colombe versus Panther, two clubs who started off as like my brother Billy talk, as representing a city, but as time goes by, they realize, hey, we need to be more inclusive. We need to bring in other persons, so they move the name from the city to the division. But lately, the other team, when at Colombe, they don't decide say they'll push them beyond just the division. Now that they represent a region. We hope say maybe Panther to someday could decide for push them for level for region. But I don't think say Panther would do them, because especially around that area where Panther you get so many other clubs in. We I don't know if they'll buy the idea. Wonderful game will go on. Between Panther and Colombe. For me, I actually like the football, but because they are into broadcasting, what I like the most is actually the images for CRTV. Like my brother come out talk, yes, a few years ago we hosted a Nations Cup, and the government actually invested a lot of money during this time. We'll be the host the Nations Cup. But you know, mean say because the government be invest plenty money, everything will just happen easy for them. I think they don't put in some more technical expertise, maybe train people also, because for fly that drone and do all of these things, at the end of the day, we just want things to be good. Like the first caller talk, we just want things to be good for our country. We want to see minister to do work like minister. We want to see FICAFO to do work like FICAFO. We want to see even us, the citizens, we go out there, and when these games are happening, we watch these games. That is our own small contribution. While the actors and the players, they make sure they train, and when it's time for them to entertain us, they go ahead to entertain us. I'll leave on Amon and listen more for commentaries from the professionals on the CRTV desk. But from time to time, I will jump in, maybe me or Innocent will jump in for say a thing or two.
In 2024, here the eye again for the second time in 2025. We see how that unfolds out here at the mythic Yaoundé Amadou Dja Stadium, as even our colleague Eric Christiania looks on out there from the stands. Zimanto Tambalombi. It's football for everybody. It is a culture for all of us. Throwing, taken there very fast by Colombe. Beautiful dribble there from Adamo. There was a long one there, but it was out of target. There we go. Even the Moroccans are here in Cameroon to enjoy themselves and build up for the AFCON 2025.
Beside him, Coach Tinker.
All right. That is it. The partnership between Cameroon and Morocco. We're building up for the AFCON. Emmanuel Mabankisaka. Goalkeeper Mark Ogene. It takes a long one with the right leg. Ball into the air across the media. Heads go there from both teams. There we go with Ino Luemba. He finds Adamu Musa, but he was in an irregular positioning. And the ball rolls out of the field of play for a 5-for-5 sports kick for Panther of Nde.
Et ça va repartir avec Lobo, le gardien de but auquel on ne s'attendait pas ce soir. On avait pensé à Fifen, le champion du Cameroun avec Victoria United, au Popo. Il à son expérience et des grands rendez-vous. On s'attendait à le voir dans le but, mais Yves Temaroga, dans ses pirouettes, dans lui, c'est là le secret nous a servi à Nomongeni ce soir. Alors qu'on voit cette bataille entre Arthur et Yéné pour conquérir ce ballon à l'ancien joueur d'APGS de fou et qui nous avait fait rêver lors de ce trophée de champion du côté du stade Mbappé de Bonamoussadi avec ce but stratosphérique face à Victoria United. Est-ce qu'on verra cet Arthur Yéné à la hauteur de ce match de trophée de champion ce soir? Et le ballon dégagé par la Colombe du Sud. Mise en touche finalement, ça va repartir avec l'oiseau du Sud. Hugues Yango, président qui a trouvé Adam Moussa dans cette bataille avec Gemaleux, le défenseur central de Panther of Nde. Une deuxième mi-temps qui peut également se jouer sur un détail comme ce but sur penalty de Colombe du Sud. Il faudra être vigilant. Emmanuel Mabouin Kesak dans cette deuxième mi-temps. Ce ne sera peut-être pas forcément l'équipe qui aura la même mise sur le jeu qui prendra le dessus. Ce sera peut-être l'équipe la plus réaliste, la plus efficace.
Ah ouais, là maintenant, c'est le temps d'observation terminé. Il y a 45 minutes de jeu. Ce n'est pas celui qui fait le jeu qui gagne. Une finale, ça se gagne. Ça se gagne. Donc maintenant, peu importe les qualités, mais quand même, il y a des bases dans le football qu'il ne faut pas ignorer. Il y a des bases reparties de derrière. Ce n'est pas le kick and rush qui va aussi faire gagner. Donc maintenant, on a 45 minutes. Les organismes sont touchés. Et maintenant, il faut de l'expérience et puis beaucoup de mental pour pouvoir remporter cette finale.
That is it. As the fans continue to look out in Yaoundé, the 22 actors onto the green tower. They are battling on who makes a difference in Yaoundé. Heads go high there from the backyard of Panther. A clearance from the Panther perspective across the median. Setting Jomo the Man Mountain with block and hit the ball with all his energy. There they go. There they go, Panther into the 80-meter box. Referee Guaple says there was a approach there. And it is a free kick. Wesley Mengole, Victor Gauthier-Lema. You have something to for us?
Ah oui, c'est un coup franc, en faveur du Fauve Tundi. Un coup franc bien placé, ma foi. Il faudra beaucoup de vigilance de la part d'Edouard Somban.
Right.
Le néo-lion indomptable. Est-ce qu'il aurait songé une seconde qu'il sera appelé dans la cuvée de la sélection fainéante pour cette Coupe d'Afrique des Nations Maroc 2025? Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est fou la vie, hein?
Ah oui, parfois dans la vie, hein. Et il suffit de faire quelques bons matchs et d'être concentré pour être en sélection. Donc, je pense que c'est mérité pour lui après cette belle saison, plus le bonus en Champions League avec Colombe qui n'avait pas vraiment démérité et qui ont fait une bonne prestation, très bonne prestation de Colombe.
Et il avait fait 3 clean sheets lors de cette Champions League africaine de football. Est-ce qu'il va se montrer à son avantage sur ce coup franc?
Watch out for that free kick there for Panther of Nde. Would this be an opportunity for glory? Would this be an opportunity for goalkeeper Edouard Sombang Menang to be beaten for the second time? You have Yochu Ngondo onto the ball. 3 players warming up for the ball out there. The human defense mechanism for Colombe Sportive. Captain Randy Nkwala is there. Panther, would this be an opportunity to break loose out here? Would this be an opportunity to take home that trophy? There they go. Referee Guaple sounds his whistle and he hits it. There is a block there. A clearance there. The battle is on. There was a harsh play there.
I think that was a nice foul from that attacker, from that defender. So, yeah, he's stopping right there. I love him.
And of course,
this number Panther, number 10, I just love him, man. The guy is technically, tactically,
the pocket
very
of
good.
Referee Blaise Gua, a teacher by profession in the northwest region of Cameroon. Goalkeeper Edouard Somba. As the Panther fans can look on with some anxiety, looking for that moment of glory. Same with Colombe of Dja and Lobo. They are all here in their thousands. Somba with the right leg, he takes a long one into the air across the median. Heads go there for both teams. A clearance of Panther. Inoliumba, beautiful chip there. The second one, Panther holding tight from the defense mechanism across the median. There they go, trying to pace forward, ball into touch.
Not bad.
We played 53 minutes in Yaoundé. It is Colombe Sportive of Dja and Lobo 1, Panther Sportive of Nde 0. Right, Panther Sportive of Nde 1 as well.
Ça évolue, son nana. J'espère que c'est pas prémonitoire.
Apparently, during the first half, when they came to the game, Colombe was the one that was making up pressing. Dès le second half, Inter Panther decided to press from the first minute.
Est-ce qu'on aura un autre
Guys, go ahead for those who are watching. Remember to follow us, because from time to time we are going to broadcast games like this. And if there's anybody who wants to call, maybe share an opinion or two, just indicate, maybe comment section. Let us know in the comment section that you want to make contributions, and we're going to open up the line for you to make your contribution. But I think it's a beautiful game. I really like the quality of the images. Panther versus Colombe. It's Cameroon Cup finals. It is that one event, the biggest sporting event in Cameroon, to close the sporting year. So we have almost every sport stakeholder out here doing what they're supposed to do, which is okay. That's great. Oh God, that was too high. That was too high. Not bad though. Yeah, that's too high. Not bad. Wow, I really wish CRTV can make plans to just travel around the nation, travel around the country, and continue to broadcast games like this.
Prêts donc à entrer dans l'arène pour apporter leur coup de pouce à cette équipe et évidemment peut-être pousser la Colombe à la victoire.
Thank you very much, Victor. Go chill him out there from the top lines. We'll just update. Keep them coming. Panther around the center circle. Brushed there. Still in control. There we go. Ball into touch. Throw in for Panther Sportive of the day. Or no, rather, it is throwing for Colombe Sportive. Setting Jomo. Holding tight.
I think that is the guy who was.
They got energy.
The guy from York.
Clearance there from goalkeeper of Ghana for Panther. Heads go high there. Colombe Sportive try to organize from their own backyard. What do they do? Panther, he plays with goalkeeper of Ghana. He chips it with the left leg. They're trying to organize themselves from the backyard. Pushing forward. Blocked there by Colombe. Colombe coming with some energy.
That's going to be a foul. Yeah. No,
that was a rather branded fullback.
Yeah.
The man who opens scores out here.
Move the ball and then
he's going to get. And you look at there on that brush on Captain Randy Kuala.
Mo, call you. I beg Mo, talk about. While we watch the game, we'll talk about other.
Si vous nous rejoignez à l'instant, c'est un carton jaune. C'est un carton jaune finalement pour.
We have things that we can talk about right now.
Rather,
Tiba, c'est Tiba.
Ouais, c'est about community building.
C'est plutôt William Matthews.
William Matthews, the guy from Liberia.
Like you want to call.
On a pas beaucoup vu au fond de l'attaque. Panther of Nde, on a juste vu Lobo dans cet espace, alors que Richard Toa repositionne son équipe.
What is happening? Hello, Baba, you get me?
Hello.
Yes, you get me?
Yeah, I get you, boss.
Yes, the very first question I want to ask you, do you think, because we already get one player for the field, when are the goalkeeper, we they call it for national team, we go play can. The other question I want to ask, do you think say picking the name here we don't see them play, and you feel like, okay, if we bring them in for national team, and even if they need to play now, but guess what, they feel start to acclimatize, and then maybe with time they feel deliver for national team?
Exactly. I don't see a couple for this game particularly, but I'd also see a couple for Colombe for quite a while. Like I mentioned, Jomo, the defender. Personally, I'd be really, really impressed by one-on-one skills for a defender. He look young, he'll be physical, he'll be fast as well. If you look at him very well, and I should say his team don't be under pressure, but he'll win most of the individual duels. I try to watch it closely. I don't also see Brice Eyango. Like I've been impressed by a wing play, even though you know really get that final or very sharp on that final pass, that final that last pass with the expect say when some winger don't create, don't dribble, then maybe if it deliver to a striker and never see we Panther goal scorer as well. I know apart from the goal we scored, the guy first touch be really impressive, but that first game though I really see impressed. So I don't know if you just use one game, just think say okay, it already be way fit for that level. But definitely I think say from where to the see and from me today, and from where to the see and from this particular game, it should say our local players true, most of the time we'll talk say they don't really get that much level, but when we come over a place where those with they get level or supposedly get level, nobody deliver. I think it's time we give these guys a chance. If you notice first, we go now for many AFCONs now. CAF gives 28 spots if you carry 28 players, go. Even though for your match form, already start with 28, but you always get reserved just in case some player carry injury or something. Why would not we make 5 out of 28 slots, even just for local players only? So that when they go back, they take that experience to their club site and everything. I'll tell you this. I watched Wilfred Nathan, who was very good for Victoria United this season when they win the championship.
Yes.
But also after he can come back, even though he not play a single game, he not even warm up for enter fee. Wilfred Nathan that season we come back from Cannes. Especially the first half of the season, the guy's touches were different.
Yeah.
Maybe confidence,
Yeah.
everything. He used to be good, but after that Cannes, even though he not play, but he became a different player. Just because he don't go mix in with the big boy, also express enough. So I think Federation will go for find a way for create that balance because some of these guys will be seen for this game and the league. They should have a chance of getting to the national team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I strongly believe so also. For me, I believe say now even the easiest way that for promote football, for encourage players and for push football. Our brother Chula, they always talk about grassroots football. And the one player mean I differ and I say he say they get for be infrastructure. For me, it's not about infrastructure. For me, I will present an idea where it is show the picking and clearly say if you make your effort, if you train, if you play, you go get a call up. You understand? If there's a pathway for every picking for play for national team where it be obvious, you no go need for tell them for wake up for 4 a.m. for morning for go train. You no need for tell them for stay away from certain things where it reduce their talent. You no need for tell them for focus because the picking know very well say if I be this good person, I train, I respect coaches, I do what I'm supposed to do, I stay consistent. There is just that day where they go call me for national team. Like we get Chemalo now, right? Just imagine the goalkeeper for Colombe where now become our best goalkeeper the other time and then he don't travel. Yeah. Now it chances where they give for the other guy. Now it chances if he be see there for Colombe, now he would call an answer for national team. So now small thing, and that's another thing. I don't know if you don't notice them. The fact that players that they were heavily commode for Cameroon because they know say when they out of the country, they will easily call me for national team. No matter whether they play in a 6th division for Brazil, it no matter whether they play for wait with Abubakar team. So team we deal one on a 10th division on an intercati, they will call me for national team. Whereas we get to put in place that mentality or the mindset say, so long as you play for Cameroon, whether you play for Canon or for PWD Kumba or for Kamak Bamenda or for Kumbo Strikers or for Kuseri Lions, you feel called, they will call you for national team if you are a good player, especially you be disciplined, you be hard work, and you get small talent. Yeah. Go ahead.
Exactly. And I once that you see and see would it try for putting a lot of energy, say maybe local football particularly, may not only be good, but maybe on media consistently because media are a real place where this record they could be, your games are gonna be there for a long time. Now, these guys already play local football for Cameroon. In fact, before now, it used to be worse. I think now some of the talent that even remain before almost you want to see one club so almost all man don't go. Maybe you yes a Cotton don't win championship. You want to look at next season. You maybe see 2 players for the winning 11 for the previous season. Yeah, it happened now, but before it used to be worse. That top players are movement them. Now, I think say this team for Limbe, Majoki for example, Besta. One time they qualify for Interpol with really good players already come up for regional Interpol. The one reach national Interpol just a few weeks later, don't say all players are all the guys already play that regional Interpol, they go now have a national Interpol, they go lost all games. Because just in the span of a few weeks, this guy don't impress for regional Interpol, no angle, national one, I don't say almost more than 3/4 of the team.
Wow.
They already vanish. So you see the Cameroonian clubs need to find a way because you see this guy really travel, so no surprise most of this so that they actually run out of contracts. How many years contract we apply they sign up for most of the clubs and one season, one year. Most of them, this club that if you ever give player a contract, the club will not give player a contract. they just take you can keep it 1 season. I mean, they asked some sports journalists a question last time. Say, oh yes, Chindo make a move from Cotton to club, or when he eventually make a move from Young to Cotton, how much Young they make him? Find say he was not even Young, so Young no make no money. He can't go for Cotton. How much Cotton make him for a move abroad? He say most these are 1 season, so no surprise the guys with they move so. Most of the day we didn't even get teamed up for at the time when they move. Our clubs they need benefit, but that performance level Cameroonian players they give for no say. If you look David Pago, he call up them. You see, say David Pago need look now where you play. If not, how many coaches don't come? They overlook Chemalon. So many. Chemalon is play in South Africa. That player we most people always cry for me being inside team. You see, David Pago can call Sombang. How many coaches them don't never call local players? Many. So you see, say from now, if these guys are performing, because Pago there, Tongo player there, Belinga there, these are guys who are in our stadiums every Sunday. Trust me to read it.
Yeah.
Incentive more be for bring these guys for one local league for national team. No way, no there was some player I think impress Pago for fee, so Pago no give you a second look.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now one advantage that for say now, so we'll get Cameroon for bench when a person will work for elite league alongside Bellingham and Tongo Pile them. So somehow Cameroon play enough Cameroon forget a lot of hope. You never get that before. Play now to impress Pago.
Play to impress Bellingham. Play to impress Ntungu Pile.
And Bellingham.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like what you said about the media. We have to do everything, and that is one other thing. Even the clubs are supposed to do. With all this is on club, they're like Sable the Bati we did for Elite 2. They already do them. They broadcast all their games. It's on social media. We see Opopo, Victoria United is doing the same thing also. They broadcast most of their games. We see even Colombe of Dja Lobo. I made a mistake that game for Facebook. I will surely go broadcast them for Colombe their page. Because I go take and see our TV and I make that copywriting. When you do them from Colombia page, I think it is usually not.
Yeah, it'd be okay from there.
Yeah, I would definitely broadcast them from their page, and they're doing it. So and for those who did watch, also especially Cameroonians who are out of the country, this is something me and you can do. For Cameroon, we can do for the love of football. We can do for the love of the game. The first caller actually talk about how he really like Cameroon, like the fact say we will do also we'll figure opportunity for watch a game like this. But this is something I bet when I say even individuals if you sponsor things like this, it's not expensive. I run a media channel.
Absolutely.
I run a media channel. I know what it takes for you to broadcast a game like an average game like this. I know how much it can cost you. This can be you creating job for these kids. This can be you actually helping promote their games. Just imagine, say, people for Kumba, they come together, they put resources together, and they start broadcasting every game in Kumba. Limbe do the same thing, Boya do the same thing, Bamenda do the same thing, Bangate.
Exactly.
All of these towns, we get people of all sides. It don't need more. We'll come together, we'll put our heads together and do something that can benefit these kids. As people they watch the game, you never know who is watching. As we watch and we talk about the game, you never know who is watching. They can just see a guy here and just say, you know what, I think I like him. And now so it just changed the name. It changed the name for a family, changed the name for a community. So the whole media thing won't only live on for hand for Fikafoot or hand for CRTV. May we also see how we individually we find persons that we definitely do thing them for put these players out there. Go ahead, Bobo.
That media side itself not even give a been a matter of federation.
Atanganji. Lo Molinex.
The moment we approach the fee.
Yeah,
the moment we
don't just show you.
The fee. I tell you, what I watch now football, so you know, the moment we approach this media thing as a business, because we not give us like help. We have like prospective investment.
Okay.
It potentially can achieve a lot. Where you do media, you imagine say, like Colombe get a lot of traffic for their games, and they always watch their elite games. And they get a lot of fans. Chairman say, okay, we'll take the biggest club of Cameroon in terms of fan support. Bambutu Zebuda, no be that club with they get 1 million fans there. You feel say if Bambutus get some good media channel, every week. Bambutus get their games for live on YouTube, Facebook, maybe TikTok and most social media. If you say just that streaming, you don't know if you earn Bambutus more money.
If it earning some money,
You could give them money.
yep.
How about you organize media, your training sessions with the profile players and
Yep.
the profile coach? At the moment, Colombe now the people can really do now.
Yep.
Colombe they really do. At the moment, you see how they try for profile, even though they still get a lot of limitations. A lot of limitations, but
I want to ask you, you see Richard Toa with suits. I don't know if they don't show with that other coach. I don't even pay attention.
Clement Roga today was suit.
They were suit. And you remember there was a time when Fikafoot insisted that they don't want any coach for wear just regular dress or whatever. They need to dress always in suit.
Yeah.
And it was some crazy controversy. But if you look at the team today, I think Colombe, their players, they come all them dressed in suits.
Both teams actually, and it looks good. I mean, the whole image, like it did for the sports page arrival of Colombe.
Mm-hmm.
I was really impressed the way he even captured the shot, the shot, and how these guys dress from their president to the staff to the players. Now, for we Cameroonians, maybe for we know really mean a lot. Just imagine so you watch the game with your best way come another country. You say okay, now the top team from our country, Colombe, they arrive to watch match. If it builds on potentially builds on insurance or image, another person if it go start people that have Cameroon football and so ultimate, we don't see only one team.
You don't see now one team. Very true.
When Fikafu be talk say more make the dictatorship, blah blah blah. No. This is how a professional coach should look on the bench.
Yeah.
Just that one, so it gives some different image of your club in people's mind.
Yep.
But of course, for Cameroon, it was difficult because of people's mindset and mentality. You see Jomo again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sergio Jomo of Colombe, like.
Bro, this goalkeeper young.
I hope say the goalkeeper of Panther is really young. I go really try to see if I extract all of Sergio Jomo highlights for the game for each team. Now one player we don't really catch my eye.
Mm-hmm.
I know plenty people hardly look defensive player them during games like this.
And I feel like this is exactly. I feel like that is something we should encourage them to do also. Remind them that hey, you don't need to wait to media. You don't need to wait for media to do all of these things for you. You do make your small money. You to find even at 10,000 or at 20,000. Give them for some editor. May pick your game like this one. It cut all your actions and then put them together and then put them for YouTube. Or if you even take that action the way you don't cut you now you start sending for media house them, maybe the broadcast. I feel like this CITV people they like Toa past the other coach. They show him more than the other guy.
Well, exactly what I don't notice but one to Canada say play look play CITV they look play Panther they it could be a national issue now. Because I look even the pre-game coverage.
Mm-hmm.
I be follow some like even the pre-game coverage way some side.
Mm-hmm.
But no the pre-game coverage way one side. Even now you see those they show you that to 7 times, show Aroga 1 time. And we also talk about my man just mentioned about the coach. So I think last one coach our local coaches in Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
Their level. Now, Clement Aroga, they will Panther appoint if Clement Aroga Panther be struggle when they just start. Panther be actually sack their coach Haman.
That was a good ball. Wow.
Brilliant play. Now when league be start, Panther be actually sack their coach. They bring if Clement Aroga right from abroad. They will land Cameroon and Meno TV cover arrival. I watched even that press conference live. Even though it wasn't really done professionally, but I like the fact say Meno TV, because a channel from West Region, they actually cover the arrival.
Mm-hmm.
Things where Clement Aroga come, Panther not just change only on the pitch. From when he come, I see Panther because he be manager, you know, be just coach to make him manager for that football club.
Yes.
I see Panther start display their jersey store. They start say fans they start come back and support the team. Panther start win games. Panther finished second for Elite 1.
Wow.
From team with the almost 1-5 relegation. People knew if I talk about Ben Clement Roga work.
And
As
it goes,
good as Richard Towa be, if Clement Roga another really, really good coach for Cameroon.
and it goes back to the professionalism where Fekafu don't always insist. Let us make this thing a business. Make them a business.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sell jerseys to your supporters. Find way to broadcast your games to your supporters. Do everything professionally. That is how we are going to take football to the next level. We already enjoy that level when not just entertainment, where they give player the 100 minute drinkary, the only thing I see me player they can't play ball and all things. And no, we want to put enough for level where people they're going to make money from, picking they're going to make career from, and then another few people them they'll get entertained. This can be a goal. Oh, not bad, not bad. No, play on.
Yeah, Colombo on the more pressure now as the game the end, and I feel a big get to Panther because how you finish the game will really, really be important.
Matter, yeah.
I think they Colombo they get more experience for the cup finals like this, so they finish the game stronger. Actually, yeah, but just like we be the talk, they meet here the year. Now, Tuesday will get, as if you look at now, the only channel will be interested in playing football. We not just a social media platform, an actual channel now, only MSI TV. And they're doing an amazing job. They really try to hold that ground. We need more. Honestly, we need more broadcasters.
What is happening right now? Is it kind of like a water break or something?
A water break.
Oh, they do water breaks?
I think they do every 30 minutes for this particular game, yeah.
Wow.
30 minutes and then halftime, yeah, because I think it's quite hot here.
Wow. I think I hope some people will leave Mediciam. It is high time we put our defenses behind. It is high time we stop all this. Oh, I didn't man the manager, and so we'll go for the sabotage and things like that.
Exactly.
It is obvious. Moving forward, if you listen to the president's speech, if you listen to Samuel Eto'o talk about football for Cameroon, he always talk about the club mythique, because he understands it. Now the teams and that way they bring with that culture, that football culture back, and even bring with that football ambience. So if we for our own, we take our own club mythique with na opopo, we don't make them divided, we don't make go support them and things like that. Trust me, we will ever get an opportunity. Now I know say football now based on the best team then they play Cameroon Cup final, but I think bet you also say the political part of it, Fekafu team then the way Fekafu the wish me now they play the final because they know say the ambience will be better. We never go play final with two teams the way they not get support of it. No, we never permit them. We not go allow them. So may we also learn for start show that support for our team. Tico United come back as Tico United, restructure the thing, rise back to Elite One, and then bring with their population. We don't always know them. Go ahead, pal.
So just as you mentioned, thank you don't mention Limbe, and the watch which they have with Colombe, then they gave a learn. We always see they talk with me, especially what people that come Limbe and Southwest, bloggers and journalists, that kind of area where the cheats. As good as Colombe be, you need to watch some Colombe games for know exactly how much. Just where we talk, they are lobbying here for favor them now. Secondly, this issue for media and professionalism for Cameroon, there's one thing where he revolutionized and Opopo. Right from when it's the Elite 2. Colombe, they just started doing media and professionalizing recently. The first thing where they start do with the broadcast the entire season at Victoria United. Meaning the level where they begin for them out time, since others and come for their back. It be really careful high, but you see, I say because of the whole issue, where you look the people of Saudi rally behind Colombe, but you need to see when Colombe destroy how much sharing and you used to be even to their comment section. You need to see people of Saudi decision go for against they talk against Colombe. No, they are there to support their club. Same as some waiting for West region, one for Southwest na security as our own now. It be so bizarre because Opopo they get good equipment. Up to now, so no channel, no team will come on where they get the kind of equipment they able to team get them. No one. They get really good equipment. As the person to where they handle their media, there's a lot of limitation in terms of the output because when you look the equipment where they down, they should be doing way more. Honestly, if I give advice of people that their head for media, you know, if people like just stream only maybe once a week on a team go play one match. No, that team deserves to have even on one channel for maybe for come cable line. When the parts their training session, their conference, when I go into the markets in Limbe, go for that, go to places and get the city engaged with the team. Media can do it. Media can do that work. Wait till I do way before game, we not fit get people that impression they will have my which they expect from people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wait till when I get a media team, Limbe not be a big city. Now, one advantage that any person will get media for Limbe will get advantage of. Limbe not be a big city. One. Number two, Limbe no get television house. Limbe get radios. Unlike Boya and other places, Limbe no get no way to stand on television house when I go television. The friends TV they don't can't try go. Come one day, I mean, without publicity, come one just for do their marketing, go pay me their business. You need no productivity. So imagine say team like Opopo, their media not only end for Facebook and YouTube, they actually get a channel on because we come almost the holding by 80% as we come. If you buy one space for the one channel, but how your money buy away content, no day where media for they get equipment, but they cannot they don't go around for engage the city with the club. How? When I get media, when I get the equipment on non-match days, cover training sessions, when I pass on a TV, cover people's impression, profile your players.
Yeah.
If people that media team, they actually stand up for work, let's say they want to work with it. I talk so based on which they get in terms of equipment. Colombe, they don't even get as much in terms of equipment because they don't even compare with equipment, but they do more. Their media person there on ground the work, but for Limbe, I think say it not really be innovative as much. In as much as people that for the city, they some of them they want to bring the team down. Their media output to need the match with their potential, especially seeing that the first team with the revolutionized media for Cameroonian football clubs. Cotton Sport no get them, man. Now MC for Gawa when another team that they broadcast Cotton their games.
Yeah.
Cotton Sport by themselves in broadcast.
I like the suggestion we make earlier after I talk about media where you say maybe people not only look at like help, maybe people look at like investment. I think this can be an opportunity for somebody to come in and take the and now the reason why I continue for picking the Cameroon say if you are broke, if you feel like say work no day and this and that, now you don't choose for say more work no be because so many things in the way you fit do them, so many things that people like what you just come over talk now actually. Something that some person if he take him upon knee and before he know he go make a lot of money from. You understand? Just take upon you for broadcast Opopo games and for cover Opopo events and make yourself that Opopo channel. Go to the town, interview people about Opopo from Monday to Saturday on Sunday before they play games. You realize all man would kind of your platform for getting news about Opopo is loved. Opopo is loved. You go to the people where they vex, you want to get the opinion, you put them with it. You go with the one day they vex, you want to get the opinion, put them with it. You realize say you bring all man for one place, and then now you go be in that place where people one can take information about Opopo. Before you know it, you start making some good money from social media or just streaming. Yeah.
Now, Man United, so one of the things I'll give African example as well. Man U, a team. If you check the amount of fan channel the people don't actually create TV just as fan channel where they make a lot of money.
For Man U.
You get the United stand. Yes, Man United just they run as regular channels, both on ground and social media where the people don't just create TV. When a Man U fan pages, it don't turn into TV houses. All of a sudden, go with United stand don't start get access to go interview the professional players inside Man United. That's the interview Rasmus Højlund. Now just imagine say you deal for Limbe. Football not really the boy for Limbe. That's where the boy for Limbe. Create this content with this football club. I did for some TikTok live the other day. This blogger joined Melogis TV. And I've been at some really we talk about Cameroonian football. So he mentioned something really picked my mind. I don't know whether he said big conscious. He mentioned that thing. Say for example, see now he talk about Cameroonian football. What if club level Cameroon when a partner although one influencer? Maybe they talk about that stuff for that platform. For example, You imagine say Mustilo charismatic, he club na Canon. Where the Cameroon actually even watch my do videos about Canon, put on a platform.
You know, say.
So imagine say all the other.
You know, say if me and you, Victor, will not be stand for Opopo back. The people they will come for Opopo. Yeah.
They were about to.
Yep.
And they were so close.
Yep. They had some crazy voice that was just hitting hard on Bob Didi, hitting hard on until we start the talk and they disprove them. Now we see all the not run.
Exactly. And these people are you know the funny part? These people were doing this at our people.
Yep.
Now, when Interpol be the player at the Cameroon, I ask you say, oh nah, we don't go make Southwest Interpol the most popular Interpol for Cameroon. I ask you say, una fit tell you since una say Bob is a strong man for Southwest, I decide or una fit tell you who they decide for far north. Una don't even know how Interpol for far north.
Yep.
When I always see team to come on calm down. For North, Adamawa, they for media, I not put up for media. Even for East region, we no see them. Why this na always South? Because last year they said that always South is the regional Interpol. Me say I watch even Northwest regional Interpol.
Yep.
I see a lot of I do what about Northwest football page. It was bizarre. The referee was bizarre. All them big kick tightly. So you see the whole issue here for Southwest. All this even if I know about Bob Dizzy. It was for nothing. The plan was to take him out.
And wait, now energy that will for put that in. Guess what? Will we put that energy in for instead promote the club?
Like the others and for different regions.
Yep.
The Colombe did level. So Colombe get a lot of institutional backing from BB Podesa PE and people have a ground. In fact, you see the issue of the penalty today. So if you go to see the unfavorable Colombe, you will see argument online from Colombe fans. They need joke whether they believe or not.
Wow, yeah, player don't enter. No. I don't know. More talks more about the game. What do you think about Eno after his season with Opopo and then the transfer? I was really hoping he would rise. Eno actually na one of that picking the way up defensive by now. He began for the play for national team. I don't know what it happened. Now it even come in as a replacement for the game. What do you think is it happen with
you? You should Eno na young. In my opinion, a good prospect, good player, young player. We at some point when you're young, you're not going to let too many people then get into your head. Now, when you see the beginning with the Como Academy, somehow they get a lot of advantages, right? Because for those academy, they already get a good roadmap with them. Depend on what else your personal family will grant you to know go to this. Where they was at school, so they are trajectory. That's where you work.
Yeah.
In any case, young, talented, he burst onto the scene for Elite One with the team na champion team, but he get too many people for it. At some point, even there were rumors that it was co-owned by two teams, Besta and Opopo. So even at the level for one place where you could be, there was no definitive decision. After a while, Opopo, he moved. Now coming back to Colombe, which I don't call it, and a place we don't work with Wichatowa before. So all man believes if you've been a good move for you as a young player, but I just believe say all the things that we don't go through the past 1 year for a career. And because somebody will be close to the host, you know, tell me now a result of too many people in your ear. Too many. When this guy come over go Nigeria, when they sign it for the deal, they go sign. We see write-ups by Philemon. All of a sudden, Philemon Bale love Jude Eno, make a lot of write-ups. A lot of cities. So you know exactly who don't get into it at a certain point. But the good part is they don't come back for a team like Colombe. Colombe are champion for Cameroon. For this team for Colombe, there's a lot of competition. I don't think he will be an automatic starter. But to one kind of coach way, if you perform well, if you chop win. And the second thing I mentioned about Jude Nasiriti, I noticed even Jude is don't know a position for fee. Jude don't play all wing. He play left back, right winger, left winger, an attacker. Even when he's for Victoria United, I never see for a specific position. Okay, na master position. I don't master himself fee. So I think say maybe I see the work with Towa this season, all the experience with Towa get them.
Towa
Towa got a very young career.
Yeah.
Yeah, Towa go try to stabilize his career. I don't reach out to you a couple of times. I don't actually talk with him. I never just get time lately. I don't try to make a lot of posts of what he says if he do for himself because when Jude Eno trend reading for Popo, Jude Eno not be get even a single Facebook page.
Yeah.
Right? I be see people then post about it, those people that get up to 100,000 views. When he be just burst onto the scene, like with those highlights of Victoria United. So I asked him, how manage now you the trend there? You say not even be known. Now other people that platform then they use you trend your name, but like there's nothing about you that tells your own story out there. Now one area that way he and many other Cameroonian players miss them.
Cameroon Cup final games, they need to go for prolongation, right? Na penalty straight after this.
Yeah, na penalties. Wow. But even though every year they used to define the different modalities, but for Cameroon for a while, it always been a penalty because they always carry the event may finish. But the thing is, you then go. Now, why that I really, really wish in a long run they could separate this Cameroon Cup from the whole political issue of the nature of the event because the cup go be a purely a footballing thing. Cameroon Cup, as good as it be, as interesting as it be, it don't worry our local football a lot. Because without this event today, they don't close the sporting season. New football season of it start.
And when you for B,
you know, give for being so there's some. I mean, when season they finish, they just finish Cameroon because that season off. When you look at that country and they play league, play cup, and it also don't make away several times. We don't the same. For example, person will go play CAF competition now. Next year, the person don't win Cameroon Cup for the year. Which will give happen as well. If they play the Cameroon Cup earlier, actually, best way they win the game. Now, if we play CAF, enough for being the other team we play the year, so enough for being ugly. The city issue don't happen because of multiple delays. Ugly they play CAF now because the best way win Cameroon Cup for last year. Or best be the final. I play final for last year because I see Colombe win, but ugly play final for last year. Now why now you go play CAF a competition cup year? Because our football, our calendar no balance.
Wow.
So the send a pace away. Egle play final, be come go Elite 2. So you see as a Elite 2 team go the play CAF.
Wow.
Why? Because our calendar no balance. So pace win league. For example, if Panther win the year, Panther go play CAF next year. So you see the Cameroon Cup, the nature of the particular competition. When they try to separate the football, when they play that cup final earlier. When season finish, may everything be wrapped up. But of course, for our context, it will be really difficult. Hello?
Yes. I actually focus on the game. I feel like the last minute. Oh God. I don't know why I want make Colombe win. Wait. Now Colombe now top league the year for Cameroon.
Now Colombe, Panther second.
Wow.
I make Panther win. I actually get Colombe as my favorite bird. Honestly, I don't be no say Colombe.
So people why people they talk say nothing happen for Cameroon football. You remember back in the days when if maybe Cotton na Cotton.
The way people are just dishonest. People are just being dishonest. People no one give credit, right? Now, somewhere to event for local football never be perfect. But we always look low come out. Where were we before? How many times we'll see 2-3 football season play with 2-3 different champions? How many times? One. How many times we'll see local football? We'll see 30 times for fee. I watch playoff for Garoua. I still get those pictures every day. So sometimes it be important. Some go back go download it today. We just can't sometimes watch and get come remind people. So not just 2-3 years ago. See if we get those images back, you get to see their Facebook pages. People know just be dishonest. We can't tell local football in the play. I watch playoff for Garoua. It didn't mean like it's some World Cup. 30,000 per day fee. When I this same white teams them see ball with Colombe and Panther they play today.
Yep.
We can't be dishonest talk about in local football he play. That's a lie. compared to where we're from, we're there for some very good place now for local football. Compared to where we're from, it may not be perfect.
Here and the whole organization, the broadcasting, the branding is just on another level.
Share interest people don't get
in
the
football. The branding is just on another level. Player they come for play games with their name for their shirt.
Institutions, exactly. Not just people don't get that interest, but even corporate institutions, MTN, TOP, Oman no enter. If those companies they don't, they're gonna go to money.
No, they see the future.
Because on level of visibility, there. I've always remind people them. MTN pull out from Elite One sponsorship about 5 years ago, and they cited reasons clearly. This organization, but when I can say MTN, they always do now 1 year renewal with federation.
They're happily doing things now.
1 year. When they can do 2, because last time MTN renewed for 2 years with Feka Food, just the past season. They no can do now 1 year, meaning they do 2 years directly for sponsorship. When you look compare the enter and other companies, they need gonna go through money. So when they can't stand talk me that way, anyone electronic played, that's being dishonest. Honestly, I've been dishonest.
Wow, no. How many? 18 or 19, right?
Yeah, and should be 18 now.
Now, picking they give for take, they be there for taking Go Nations Cup. May go film. As you
taking Go Nations Cup. Based on which most see how this season go be.
No. I understand, but some prospects in day two way, we don't see how they don't play before. You understand? We don't see how they don't play before. If you understand, say they go through some this and that, and then if you talk to Richard Towa, with you, because sometimes the where you bring the picking up to today, the beginning they realize say, hey, country the count on me, my brother. Like you talk right, it's 28 sports, and for that 28 sports, I feel personally say 8 sports get for be for national players or players that they play locally. 8 sports get for be for them. For players they play where they play locally. That way they picking them now. On a fit decide how on one do maybe one win out of character. When I discuss with the coach, them they can forget some synergy with the coaches away. Some picking them when I call you for national team just because of a character. Even if you be talented or anything, when I call you because of a character, because of the way they support the club, and because of the way it. And then make a maybe clear saying that the reason that way they call you. So that kind of way you reproduce plenty that kind of picking them. You understand? Call the other one because say, okay, they are extremely talented. Picking them, say, okay, if I be talented, they will call me. If I get good character, they will call me. If I be consistent, they will call me. Like maybe picking them understand the criteria for call people for national team.
Exactly. That's what I'm calling for. And meritocracy also be you see player where young Lejutsu. Player where young Lejutsu. I want to see for different younger selection them.
Yep.
Because if you look and find when Cameroon don't win, where you look after 2002. A lot of those guys don't play for junior selections, Olympic team, and all of that. But they want to send that team, that senior selection. When you also look at the 2017 team, and they talk about zombie, when you look at the 2017 team, more than 70% of those guys don't play together for Cameroon junior selections and under 17, 18, play together. So in as much as they were unknown, but they know they know themselves.
Yeah.
They don't really wear lion mic for a long time before. So you see person where either like jutsu. Personally, I know even in as much as I want to see for national team, I want also see do well for our junior selections. Because when you start that with one your main senior national team, you don't really know what it means to be a lion one.
Yep.
You don't really know what it means for represent. You don't really get certain values in when they belong.
Bro, you see that? You see the image now with your screen. I think na Panther, no na Colombe, bro. That people they deal na that mbed them. That and then put money for that team.
Digital mobilization.
Yep.
That's what those talk here. As the Colombe is suit now. All man for South region na Pohan. That's what they do.
Yep. Bro, just imagine when they come in their numbers like that. Tell me how they don't get result. If 40 people they come out for Limbe All man put 10 million or 400 million that. It make it easy for the man way. Bro. Oh, God.
Funny.
Thank every person who is watching. Guys, go ahead and don't forget to follow us. My brother on the other end is Nde. He has a very huge social media presence, very huge social media platform, which is Nde, Arise Network, right?
Arise Network, yeah.
Yeah, we moved it from Arise Victoria to Arise Network. Go on there and look it up, and you will be amazed. This guy is loaded with information. Toride is nothing without people like Nde, because I don't know how to do the research. I don't even have the archives. I only know how to bring the topics, but it will actually dig into and feed you with information. A good reason why you want to follow a page, whether on YouTube, whether on social media, Arise Network, Arise Network, Arise Network. It's very, very information. He just talking about only local football. No, talk even about international games, international players and others. All we're just trying to do is contribute our own small to a better Africa. Yeah. That is just what we are trying to do. He talks about football even in Sudan, talks about football in other countries. And like I tell you now, follow him and you'll be happy that you actually follow his page. So yes, not only subscribe for Toride, not only follow Toride on social media, or not only subscribe on Toride YouTube, make sure you're following Arise Network also on Facebook and every other platform. Any person who wants to call, you can go ahead and make a call right now before they go to the penalties or prolongation, and then tell me what you think about the game, tell me what you think about the organization, anything, any part where you want to make contribution, just go ahead. That's our phone number on the screen. If you're out of the United States, you can actually just add the +1 and everything, add us on WhatsApp and then call us. But if you are in the United States, you can just call us directly. You can just call us directly. Yeah. If you are in the United States, you can just call us directly. And thank you guys again for watching. Thank you guys again for subscribing. Thank you guys again for following. Oh, I think they're probably going to play an extra time. I don't know. I see them praying. I don't know if they're planning to go on an extra time. They should do an extra time. For me, they should do an extra time. I think it's a good thing. Yeah. Guys, go ahead and go ahead and make your contributions. Go ahead and make your contributions. Go ahead and call if possible. It's the Cameroon Cup finals. It's Colombe of Dja, Colombe du Sud. Okay, I think they're going to play prolongation. Oh, I don't know. Is it penalties? Wow, Richard Toa. This is somebody who, in the next years, don't be surprised if he's given the chance to coach the Cameroon national team. He has worked hard. He has proven himself, just like Pagu. So yeah, nobody surprised after Pagu, some person like Richard Toa. When you take a team and you win, okay, I think they're going to play penalties directly. Wow, Hamza. Wow. Yeah, this is actually a really difficult moment. Really difficult moment. Penalties. Very, very complicated moment. That was a good start. That was a good start. That was a good start, Fiston. That was a nice start. That was a nice start. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Ishatoa. So you want win double. Win Cameroon Cup, win league, and win Cameroon Cup. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. That's a good one. Who are you hoping should win this game? Who are you hoping should win this? That's some good fair play. I think they are friends or something. Oh no, he was talking to his own goalkeeper. Thank you, CRTV. Thank you, CRTV, for actually broadcasting this game. Thank you, CRTV, for actually live or enjoy this moment. Thank you, CRTV, for actually doing the wonderful work you're doing. You guys, you please look for a way to partner with Fika Food, partner with the ministry, and just continue to give us this chance, especially for those of us in the diaspora. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good goalkeeping. That was good goalkeeping. That was good goal. Oh God, and it's the captain. No, Capi, you don't. Man, this goalkeeper is young. Wow. Man, his energy is low. I just don't feel his energy is low. That's a good one. That's a good one. Monsieur le gardien, on t'a appelé à l'équipe nationale. Tu ne peux pas perdre ce match. Mr. Goalkeeper, they've called you for the national team. Bro, you need to at least save some penalties to give Coach Pagu a good reason why he called you. We cannot have another person saving penalties and then we have another person going to the national team. No. Make sure you do something, bro. Why are you showing us politicians, man? Show us. Oh! Wow! Hey, Panther of Nde. Panther of Nde. Wow. 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 So if Panther scores, if oh, Panther, congratulations, Panther. Congratulations, Panther. Congratulations to Panther. They are crowned the champions of Cameroon. Cameroon Cup. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. No. Supporters, don't do this. Don't do this, bro. Supporters, this is not a village football, man. Just... Oh, God. Why are they spoiling this thing? Why are they spoiling this thing? Why are they spoiling this thing, man? Let us listen to what he's saying, the coach.
Voilà, c'était donc la version Walter Wilson et Wilfried Koto de Yves Clément Aroga, réaction à chaud. Hein. Après cette victoire, vous l'entendez dire qu'il n'a jamais douté de son équipe. Il a promis à la Colombe de ne pas voler, mais de courir un peu plus sur l'aire de jeu de Fandena. Voilà que c'est fait le trophée entre à l'ouest de Cameroun.
Vondo Olama has broken into tears here. He was the man that skied the ball over the woodwork when he took the last penalty for Colombe of Dja Lobo. The reigning champions, they've been simply dethroned here by Panther of Nde. Total ecstasy here at the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium. Walter Wilson and Wilfried Koto will be getting some of the actors to give you minute by minute reaction here.
Ah oui, on vous retrouve tout à l'heure pour les réactions d'après-match. Les larmes côté Colombe du Sud. Le délire, la joie côté Panther of Nde. Seule la victoire est belle. Le front Nde qui va retourner du côté de Banganti avec bien au chaud ce trophée de Coupe du Cameroun de football. Je vous le disais, cette Dame Coupe n'aime pas se faire séduire 2 fois d'affilée par une équipe. La dernière fois que cela s'était produit, c'était Coton Sport de Garoua en 2004. Colombe n'a pas pu réaliser ce challenge, conserver son titre de vainqueur de Coupe du Cameroun de football. Et quelle merveilleuse histoire que celle de Yves Clément Aroga, arrivé dans cette équipe en janvier. Il était question de relancer cette équipe. Il a pu porter cette équipe à la 2e place du championnat. Ce n'était pas du tout évident parce qu'à son arrivée, Panther se trouvait dans le ventre bout du championnat. Et le voici vainqueur de la Coupe du Cameroun de football. Et il faut d'ailleurs dire que Panther a mis les bouchées doubles en allant chercher Yves Clément Aroga qui se recyclait du côté de l'Espagne, qui avait d'autres orientations. Il a accepté de revenir ici pour un contrat d'une saison avec une prime à la signature de 5 millions de francs CFA pour un salaire mensuel de 500 000 francs CFA.
C'est mérité. Cet actionnaire, depuis qu'il est au Cameroun, fait que de bonnes choses. C'est vrai que la Colombe n'a pas de mérité. Colombe joue la Ligue des Champions. Panther n'a pas eu assez de matchs de préparation, mais on a vu une Panther dès le début du match qui a montré ses qualités. Je pense que c'est le football qui gagne aujourd'hui. Nous avons eu affaire à 2 bonnes équipes, à 2 grands entraîneurs. Yves Aroga mérite il est passé par Bamoutos, il est passé par la Dynamo, et aujourd'hui en Panther, il a fait que des bons résultats. Et je pense que cette finale aujourd'hui va montrer qu'il y a des entraîneurs qui, quand ils se mettent au travail, le travail paye.
Of course.
Le travail paye.
Emmanuel Mabouankesak,
c'est mérité.
Yesterday in the pre-match press conference, Yves Temaroga said that the players of Panther of Nde, they have spent more than 2 months at Tadidor Hotel. You recall in Tadidor Hotel?
Walter Wilson.
Yes, sir, Victor Cotielema.
Alors, j'ai pu attraper rapidement Faupa, le buteur, à la 5e minute de cette équipe de Panther sportive du Nde. Lui également qui était en pleine conférence de presse d'avant-match. Alors, Faupa, comment tu te sens aujourd'hui vainqueur du Cameroun?
English?
Yes, you can try in English, no problem.
I'm very, very happy. As you can see, I got my eyes. It was a very, very tough journey. 6 months back, we started, sacrificed, left our families back home. So I don't know, I'm just happy now. I just thank Almighty God for this victory.
It is your first Cameroon final, and you had to open score today. How did you feel when you opened score today in the presence of millions of Cameroonians?
To score in this wonderful stadium and to score in this great final, I'm really lucky and happy. I helped my teammates to get this cup and bring back this cup to the West. I'm very, very happy.
Next stage, you'll be moving continentally to challenge other continental champions, if I may put it this way. So, what mindset have you going continentally?
Now, we believe we can go continentally because we just won a great cup, a very beautiful side, because they represent us well on the continent, and we just won them today. So we believe that with a lot of training, a lot of seriousness, we believe we can also represent Cameroon well on the continental level.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. As you join the rest of your teammates for the celebration, Water wins in Nana. That was the first major intervention after the post-match penalties that we had here. Brandon Fopa, he had to open score for Colombe of Dja Lobo. Sorry, I beg your pardon. He had to open score for Panther of Nde here this afternoon. It is his first Cup of Cameroon final, and he has re-stamped his authority and goes on to the occasion. Wilfried, Nana, over to you.
Bien, merci Wilson Mengale, merci à Victor Lema, tout est bien qui finit bien. Ici au stade Omnisport de Yaoundé, pour la fin de cette saison sportive 2024-2025, avec le trophée, la 64e édition, remportée par Panther of Nde, qui déjoue les pronostics dans une finale qui s'est jouée au tir au but. À présent, nous avons la remise solennelle des trophées, une vingtaine de trophées à remettre, quarantaine devrais-je dire, aux fédérations sportives qui sont illustrées au cours de l'année qui s'achève, Balwin Sama.
Indeed, the different trophies won by the different outstanding athletes and teams during the different Cups of Cameroon organized by the different federations. I should say that we had well over 40 different federations that were quite active for this year, 2025, with several trophies that were won, be they in the male or the female categories, with several medals back home. And that is why on your screens, you get to see these outstanding athletes receiving their trophies from the hands of the representative of the head of states.
So, like we said earlier, this game, these finals, is not just about football. It's about I don't even know if this guy knows that he's standing in front of the camera. It's not just about football. It's about every sporting activity. So you play your competitions and you win, and they don't award you your trophies. You wait until now for the president's representative, who is the prime minister, to do what they are doing right now. But I don't think this is fair. How can people play competitions and wait for how long before they give them their trophies? No, they play their competition. Is it like this minister is too busy to go there and do the thing? For me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. These guys play whatever they play, hand their trophies to them right away. Yeah, we need to replicate this same event for every other. We need to see their finals and broadcast their finals on CRTV or national TV. How can you, the only final you broadcast is the football finals? People play competitions, they win how many months ago, and it's today that they are awarding them. It doesn't really make any sense to me. I just hope we can do better. Yeah, now we had an interview of a player who scored. We cannot even see the player because you're wanting to show us people who... Yeah, I hope Nde can call in Adesso when I don't start talking once I start high blood start. When Nde call, I go the explain thing of one we come here. I don't get on banja for the explain come here. Yeah. But this is wonderful though. This is beautiful. I think I like the organization. And I like the fact saying he can't remind we say we are supposed to do even better than this, because just a few years ago we hosted a Nations Cup. Just a few years ago we hosted a Nations Cup, so we have all the equipment and things like that. Yeah, Gabriel, I understand what you mean for me to calm down, but I don't understand. I still don't understand why they do this. It's supposed to be a sporting a football final. We have to these other athletes also need that chance, need that opportunity for their own finals to be broadcasted. Like every year, the only final that they broadcast is football. I don't think it's fair for them. They're working extra hard also, and they cannot win. Maybe most of them even won their trophies like 6 months ago or 3 months, 4 months ago. And all they have to do is wait until now, because we are waiting for these leaders, these lazy leaders who don't want to go to the field every now and then. They just want to group everything into one event. I don't think it's fair. Each and every one of these athletes, they deserve for their finals to be broadcasted also on national TV. Every final, the Minister of Sports has to go for every final, go and preside over the final, not just one final. It's not fair. Hello, Baba.
Hello.
Yeah, I think say all man hear you. I mean, you want corner so what they talk at the vex about the fact say all the other athletes the way they don't play their own competition and one and how many months ago. Now today they award them. For me, I don't like them. I don't know what you think.
It'd be very funny. I'm sorry, we just go to watch for YouTube as well. It'd be very funny. Now one of the worst part that for Cameroon Cup final, the fact say in the end, the main event no be about the actors, the main sporting actors. People the way their own season don't finish 6-7 months ago. Now today with some of them don't even there for every don't travel. But now they will find some one day all man come back, can take just the medal. It'd be funny. Whenever some of these sporting events they finish for the different places where they take place, you guys should get this over and done with.
Yep.
If no one can organize some maybe a one sporting day, maybe we government get at the end of the year, so could bring back all your outstanding sportsmen and women for that year. Like maybe more of a ceremony, right? It'd be okay. Because if you can pick some time of the year, they put some name for government, they organize an event for the outstanding sports performers. But if not just the way people can't take me that, and where some of those, the funny part is some of some federation they were still they don't know it for long now, 1 or 2 competitions.
Yeah.
Some of the people don't really win new competition, but they will come in at the one the medal for you. They get so many, it be frustrating, just like you talk. As any Cameroonian football person will be concerned about the sports itself and the athletes. You see and say the attention. For example, when they'll finish take this trophies every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Colombe will go for FIFA go celebrate their champions trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, maybe now you know nobody that way again, but before when the main person when the main event man be the BA before.
Mm-hmm.
Which will always happen and say when he go to leave, if the most of the time go to leave at the same time where they celebrate trophy, all cameras for broadcaster go be now on the person leaving, not the team celebrating their trophy. Don't come out win Cameroon Cup. I think say if you watch our national TV, if you listen in the commentaries now, you will hear very little about sports, more about the political actors where they be present and which they do. Now, so you not be as much because the person know the in come again regularly because you can't watch the game. But actually, the whole concept of Cameroon Cup, they give a rethink and look check the impact we get them on the sports and the athletes.
Man, I'm just really frustrated because you look at it at the end of the day, the other athletes are not even being celebrated. You understand? The same way CRTV web don't stop broadcasts. We they never show we how they give him medal and things like that. I don't know whatever they're trying to do right now. I just hope they do. I just hope they do. They'll bring them back. That woman for Panther of Nde, I've forgotten her. You know her name again? Celestine Kecha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now very.
It'll be one time.
Yeah, I think that way apply against Panther, he was still the president. I think she was still the president. And that is what we are saying, right? Just imagine mayor for Bangante, and Bangante no big part Limbe. Bangante no big part Limbe.
They include big now, we not been there.
Yep.
Bangante itself no big.
Yep. We mean say mayor for Limbe council. You don't need for be president for Opopo for support that team for be way to one may be. The same way now for Kumbana mayor get city, would you hope say go rise? Would you hope say mayor for Bamenda also mayor for Bamenda go lean towards PWD? Would you hope say mayor for all these towns them lean towards the team? Tick off when I want a good team, mayor come in do something. Mayor come in every year, put 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. It is very possible. If you never put the money, give the players a small work with if you can't do even have 5 or 6 hours, you put them with salary for 100,000. Go ahead, Baba.
Exactly. And those actors they've been needed if we club them, or we repeat, especially clubs from English parts of Cameroon, if they want to grow like others that they grow, they get for look at clubs in the West and Colombe, then they see with the power of mobilization. No, say those teams they over bad na bad. Now just the fact that people don't deserve to say more work towards a common goal. Those other clubs they see they get that stability. But most of our own team they don't get that. Like you mentioned, mayor they get for a line. Because when they check, you say mayor on the head for community.
Yeah.
You need the align and see the team build back some money. But when you check the social impact where you get them for your local constituent as a mayor, it be for example, you see the trophy the whole day. The whole, if I don't move to the whole South region, but this particular trophy could be in a pride of that the division. So just the communal impact for this particular Cameroon Cup win for Panther. You see, the mayor we don't support with their current mayor and whoever don't support them. They never do it. It was not a bad decision in the end. It be justified because now so they go use and solve their small issue. They surely get over that side. After one thing they can bring it together, we have one together as Panther. So now enough for say made the division celebrate and made it take a lot of pride in it. I do wish other division they will learn, most especially in Southwest.
Okay, I don't know CRTV web.
Qui est porté par la compagnie de musique principale des armées.
CRTV web. No, they just end the thing then. Even I be travel then with their YouTube now, so the FCA for their YouTube and even for their YouTube.
You look at so it could not end up for every other person go now one person get them.
Yeah, I would even hope she. I'm going to some manager pass kicks on cable. Because the way end, I'm not sure end. The way end, end like say. Thank you guys. Thank everybody.
Of your super chat, right?
Sir?
From Clifford from I said, man, just reply some comment. I don't see him for your super chat from Clifford. Where I see him. He say French mayors' attachments with football not be the same as Northwest and Southwest politicians. Most of them they support just because of the love of football. Exactly what we're saying. And trust me, most of the guys they were there for political office where they support football, they use that football cover some other thing.
Mm-hmm.
It help to build back even their own image within their local constituent because football is a two-way, it be so good, it be so accepted, it be so loved where if you use and fool people very easily.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe for Cameroon. so many other places, all man they want aligned towards a winning and a prosperous football team. Because once as you engage that, okay, for example, now will be the worst game for you. I think that we they highlight all the Chiefs level south and those ADs level south with the beach rest uniquely. If you say all those guys that are football people, if you say all they like football, maybe people are there for the way now. They just kind of say, "Man, go represent my country with this team. If Colombe win, this thing go back to the village."
Yep. Me no be say that my other man be go, me and be go.
Exactly. You know, be say that my other man go and no go. And this thing when you can celebrate go pass to my village.
Yep. And Cliff, at the end of the day, whether you like the football or not, whether you support them because you like it or not, the benefit is still going to be the benefit. If you invest for football, because that's actually what the president of FICAFOOT is trying to push. Football get three very important things the way if you deliver them to every community. For some people now for entertainment, the people that they want to watch, the people that want to enjoy the game and things like that. For some other people, now a career, and for some other people, now business. Now, if we add politicians for that level for business, you understand? Them that they use them to build their portfolio, build their career, and then go in for whatever office the way they want to go. So long as you invest for football the way you want to invest, it is still helping our community. We don't care whether you come for them because you really like football, or you come for them because you want to take player them, sell them, make money, or you come for them because you want just gain your popularity and then go win election for Senate or whatever. All we are doing is make the necessary investments. Not just come play people around and then get something from football where you don't leave anything for them. We're not getting any problem with that. Whether you be the one that was Southwestern, the one because back in the days, I remember very well when I was young. Any person who want run for Senate position, no, back in the day, we don't get Senate, we get a parliamentarians. Any person who want run for parliamentary seat for Kumba, be careful, go be president first of PWD Kumba. That was the easiest route. Because first of all, when you be president of PWD Kumba, all that Nangambuko, all that Rascal, first of all, you become popular. You understand? So all they wanted to do is you just go be president of PWD Kumba. You don't manage the team small, manage and small. Once election car, you win, boom, they don't run. You understand? Once election come, once elections come, they don't run. It not get for be so. It get for be a continuous thing. It get for be a continuous thing. Why you the chop as politician? So other people they the chop as footballers when a career people. The one way they want to be entertained. Look at the kind of football we Panther play. That is entertaining. That is just it just makes the community happy. Why when people they celebrate you, Mami and Kecha Celestine, guess what? The one way they want to be entertained, they are entertained. The one when a career for them, they don't make that small money. That's just it's a win-win for everyone. Innocent, welcome.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you. Salute.
Salute, boss.
You hear me, Nasako?
Yeah, I hear you very well.
So when I don't see the finals, when I don't see now the team where we talk about, you see the intensity in the game, right? You see the tactics between Yves Amand Aroga and Richard Toa. You see that clash between those two coaches, two tactical coaches, right? But it was Panther they came to win the game, so they gave their all. They were playing to win. So and I think La Colombe came with a superiority complex a little bit. They thought that because we are a better team, we play the African Champions League and all of that. They took the match lightly until they got that goal that hammered them. And now they were running behind, and luckily they got the penalty to come back in the game. But at the end, it was a very entertaining game, and this is what we want to see for our football. Let's keep it go this way. So out of whatsoever happened, the political realm around that, the players gave us the show we wanted. It was a very intense game. The game was really intense, and I enjoyed it, every bit of that. And then, like I said, the players of Colombe got surprised by the intensity the players of Panther of Nde came on with. So, and that started them down to the very end of the game. You can see even at the penalty shootout, they were shooting with no confidence. They were shooting with no I mean, that anger that you see somebody that wants to win a game
Yeah.
shooting a penalty. No, the Colombe of the player of La Colombe were some kind of like, man, we have lost this. So that was the mental battle that they lost from the beginning with the goal they conceived. So they lost the mental battle. They was dragging themselves, trying to push up throughout the game. But La Panther came saying, man, we have nothing to lose. Let's give our all. If we win, we win. And then that was the challenge, the bet of their coach. So he gave them a title. And I want to remind you that this coach came on their bench in January, and they were at the bottom of the league. So now I think they finished like second or third, right? So and then now they have a title to crown their season. So it is something. It's a great achievement for them. This is going to be their third cup. So congratulations to Panther of Nde and their player. They did well, and well done for them.
Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me? Nasako, you need to hear
Hello.
me. I did hear you very well.
Okay, no, would hear you. Would hear you. I make some small change. I want to see what happen, but it's okay.
All
So,
right.
by the way, CRTV, how you enjoy their broadcast?
Oh, it's different. This time around, something of change. Maybe because the equipment we use for the African Cup of Nations we hosted in 2021, and the equipment were handed back to them by the Minister of Communication. Maybe that's the equipment they use for this, and it was very, very different. And this is were more professional. The setup, the cameras, the angle, everything was way more professional. And then now, even the comment, the comment was a little bit more calm, more constructed. So yeah, I enjoy even the work of CRTV on this one. They were up to the task. They were up to the task.
Don't you think it would be a good thing for them to take this same energy to the league? We want to see them broadcast games in Bamenda, in other places, just like they did now.
So you remember they have this ongoing, I don't know, ongoing clash with the federation. That's why the federation rather give that contract to the new TV station MSI, right? MSI TV. So now they don't.
Go ahead. I think we are
Now now they don't have that contract broadcasting contract with the federation, but hopefully they'll sorting out and bring back the competition to CRTV. But at the same point, at the other point, I want MSI TV to grow because they are there to talk for sport. It's sport TV, so let them work. If they can broadcast the same way CRTV did today, it was going to be it's going to be a plus for our country and for our television as a whole, our media as a whole.
Yeah, man, and the players, any particular. By the way, I asked the question earlier, and I want to throw that question back to you also. Do you think it's possible for us to pick one or two players? We saw the goalkeeper that was called up for the national team.
Yeah.
He couldn't even stop one penalty, whereas the other goalkeeper who was not called up actually stopped two penalties, but because he was there, they lost 3 penalties. So is it pointing to the direction that there are more persons around these games that can be called up for the national team, and
Definitely.
we can start grooming them? And go ahead.
Definitely. We saw like I think it's Fopa, the first goal scorer. I believe he's going to be the player of the match because he shows some good quality passes, technical skills, and all of that. So he was the one leading the team of Panther of Nde. And then you're talking about this goalkeeper. You cannot judge this goalkeeper based on one game. I told you that they got started down from the beginning when they conceived that goal. That goal was like a hammer to their head, and they never woke up from that. So even though they tried to push up through the game, they were already beaten psychologically. And then when you were beaten psychologically, this kind of game, yeah, it definitely gonna impact your performance. So I cannot say that someone was a poor goalkeeper today. The whole team of Panther was just of La Colombe, sorry, was just surprised by the intensity the players of the Panther of Nde came on with.
Any particular players that stood out for you?
I'm saying the number 10, Panther number 10, Fopa. Yeah, I believe he's going to be man of the match. He's the one who scored that goal with that kick, that shot. I don't know. It was a bullet of a bullet so that shot came from nowhere, and then it was, you can see the way he was controlling the midfield, especially behind the attacker, the way he was controlling, giving them passes and all of that. So I believe that was the player that stood out for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that Panther player, midfielder, I like his touches, the true balls he tried to play. Me particularly, I believe so much. CRTV don't take this thing to a different level. So they are drone shots. They give you drone shots for life.
Yes, yes, that's how it
CRTV
should
take
be.
this thing to a different level. They give you drone
Yeah.
shots during a game.
You
for
know, you
life.
guys have been criticizing, so they are taking into consideration your critics,
They're
right?
like, bro, what does that Toide guy think he is?
So you see now they're broadcasting the I think it's the prime minister leaving the stadium right now. So yeah, showing people that this is what is happening on the backstage. So the prime minister is leaving, yeah, and then
No,
after the
and
prime
that is
minister,
just that is what we want for the country. We just want to
exactly,
see things happen in our country the way it's happening in every other country.
everywhere, every
We
other
have the
country,
resources, we have the equipment, we have talent. Just
we
train
have
these guys and let us look at how beautiful this is. It makes you want to watch another event.
exactly, exactly. So we're growing. Hopefully they keep it that way.
Yeah, another thing we talk also now because we were complaining about the fact that this event is actually the event that which closes the sporting season.
Yeah. That
And
closes
because of that,
the sports season.
Me personally, I feel like because of that, some other disciplines are not being celebrated the way football is being celebrated. So, for instance, on this day, the whole country comes out to watch just footballers do their thing. What about the basketballers? What about the handballers? What about the judoka? Do you think it will be a good thing for CRTV and the ministry to also make sure that every other final is broadcasted on national TV, just like the football finals?
So you're pointing something very important, right? It's not just about the sport or the football. We want to advise them to remove politics out of sport. All right. So you're talking just about the other federation being kind of disregarded. It's not just about that. So see, the football season ended in July or June, right? And then we wait until December to close the season. That means you cannot play another season without closing the current one, right? So we've been stopping for like 4 months waiting for this to happen. So when they remove politics from that, and then we want to bring our football and our sport to an international standard, you cannot stop your championship for 6 months and then you want to be at the international standard. So whenever we want to advocate that they should remove politics out of sport and let the sport run their thing, and that every federation should do their final and close their season. If they need a member of government to go over there and hand over the trophies and the medals, let them do it, and then everybody close and give their various federation or players like 2 months of vacation, and then we start again a new season. That's how it happens internationally. Those are the international standards. So we don't just want to be there. So I concur with you on that, on that two level, the level that we don't want to see other federation being despised or disregarded, and then we want to keep our football or our sport to the international standard by playing regularly, not after 5 months of stopping. After 5 months then we start again. So I think we should remove politics out of this and allow the sport to be played normally.
Yeah, and I think our brother Desiree just pointed out that I do not think you should judge. No, not that one. I wanted to read the other comment. Back to what you were saying, it goes back to showing the political actors not doing enough interview. Yeah, because this should have been a time where they showcase more of the players, right? This should have been a time where they showcase more of the players. Let us see the players. Let us see them interview them. We want to have them. We want to feel them. The coaches and things like that. But guess what? Because it's a political event for them.
Yeah, we can.
They run to the presidential tribune and they're showing people who we don't really care about them. We don't really want to see those guys. We want to see the actors.
Exactly.
If this was just a pure football event, guess what would have happened? They would have shown just, okay, CRTV, now this image is really horrible. Just remove it. I don't know why you guys are trying to do a green screen, a chroma key on. I don't even
don't show it. Don't show it.
If I show you guys the image, you guys will just start.
Let's keep to excellence. Don't show it.
They have done a good job already. Don't spoil it. So what we are saying is, okay, okay, I think they'll remove it.
Yeah.
So what we are saying is, make the football finals a football finals. We want a football finals like this. We want a handball finals like this. We want a volleyball finals like this. We want every other. Why are they moving from the sports game to showing us things that we don't even understand? Are they trying to show us the what is it called? The election result from presidential election result. So
no, it's MTN, the top sponsor.
We can get on here and watch football games. Get on here and watch judoka, because it's not just about only footballers. We have people who are interested in wrestling, in judo, in handball, in basketball, in all of these things. And that is how we can get on here and promote them, because we have a system, a media system, a broadcasting system in place that can show us this thing in a very professional way.
Definitely.
We are just begging you, if you can really move from politics and just do every game, it doesn't really matter whether it's an interquarter. Just imagine that we sit someday and then CRTV is broadcasting an interquarter somewhere in Yaoundé. We are going to be very happy, fine with it, and we're going to watch.
Definitely.
We just want to see you go to the streets and just show us this game and just broadcast this game and just show us what is happening around the country. Innocent.
Yeah, so that's what we're saying. We want to leave the reality. We want CRTV to be more close to the people than being close to the politicians. We all understand that they have the narrative that they are pushing. We have this governmental propaganda that you have to follow, all of that. But at the end of the day, you want to show whatsoever is happening in around our society, in our around the society. So not just sticking around the population. Like this kind of image. This is the kind of image we want to see. Exactly. You see, with people now, they are giving the microphone to people. They are celebrating and all of that. And you see, they are in the quartier. They are not even in the field. And this is how it's supposed to be. So just go close to your population, and then your image is gonna change if you really want to grow up. You see, whenever you see CRTV somewhere, people will be laughing that, especially as far as sport is concerned, because you've seen that they have this political stand that hinders them from doing the job they're supposed to do, getting close to the people like this. This is the image. This is the continent. Exactly. So they should do more about that. They should go close to the people, close to the population.
Yeah. But again, I appreciate them, and you guys see, we don't hate you guys. We are already from the beginning. That was the first thing I started saying. CRTV, you're doing a good job. CRTV, you're doing a good job. CRTV, you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
We just wish that you can take it now. It's not supposed to only be Cameroon Cup final. It's supposed to be Cameroon Cup final, Cameroon League games,
even youth game,
Elite 1, Elite 2, even regular games, school games,
youth game, league, regional league games.
How blessed regional league games. You know how happy these kids will be if they are playing a FENASCO game and it's shown on national TV.
Yep.
Do you know how these kids, how happy they will be to see that CRTV is coming to interview them during the university games? That is supposed to be the role of CRTV.
Exactly.
Don't limit it just to where your politicians. No, go beyond what your politicians want you to show. That is the role of the national TV. Celebrate our talent.
Exactly. Man, it was a nice game. It was a nice game. It was a nice show. And shout out to CRTV. You've done well for this game. The level was you were at the level of the task. It was just like an AFCON game, with the intensity, with the quality of your image, and even your replay was on point. Everything was good today. Just keep it up this way. That's what we're asking from you guys. So congratulations for your work. Well done today. And even after the game, the scene that you guys are showing is really interesting. You're going close to the population, and that's how we want it. We want it to be.
So, on pensait une équipe de Panther qui allait quelquefois refuser le jeu, et là je le jeu à fond jusque dans les ultimes minutes de ces matchs. Elle était d'attaque, certes, avec un style.
So now they are giving the medal to other discipline, right? Yeah. So they should stop. Oh no, this is La Colombe stuff. And then La Panther of Nde was gonna come at last to get their third national cup. Well deserved. Well deserved. Oh, that's my friend John Bosco.
You see, one other thing we talked about also is the way the staff of these clubs dress in suit.
Yeah.
It makes it professional. You look at the
No,
images and you're
this is
happy.
exactly, and this is why the president of federation has been fought, because he's trying to bring this professionalism, this well structured administration around teams, right? So that now they can use it as the image of the league to sell the league. If you see players coming the way that you see, even before the game in the hotel rooms, especially with these Panther of Nde players, the way they were relaxed yesterday, they showed some image about them. It was clean, it was neat. You see that they were, man, this is the professionalism we are longing, we were asking for. So, man, congratulations to La Colombe for their administrative setup. They are really good. And congratulations to La Panther, who is really taking after them, trying to set their team now. And from that, you can see that we don't only have Coton Sport, which is a well-structured team. Now we're having La Colombe, we're having Panther, and then some other teams are coming like Dynamo of Douala. We have some other teams that are coming like United, you see, Victoria United. So we're gonna have this. If you have like 10 professional teams in Cameroon and we play a league of 10 teams, it will be better. It will be better. That we can sell the image. We can go. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Go ahead with what you were saying.
So I think if you have like just 10, because I believe the federation is looking to have 14 teams like that, and it's going the subvention is going to be even be more important if you have just 14 teams to allocate funds to. It's going to be higher, and then give them enough means to recruit top players to administer their team well, and then give us the show we had today. It was very interesting like that. So let's let the federation keep up with the changes they are implementing in the football of Cameroon, and then in like four more years we're gonna have more teams in these professional settings. You see that with this professional setup, and it's gonna be good for our championship. Now we can sell it to Canal Plus and make more money. We can sell it to we can
Wow,
sell
what
it
did
to
she just
other. I like
do? She
this
remove her
image.
medal and give it to some other person? It means that
Yeah,
person must have contributed enough.
no, that's the Secretary General of CPDM, Jean Kwete. He's like the Vice Prime Minister, so he's from there. He's from from that department as well, Jean Kwete. So it was just a way of saying that, yeah, this is your victory as well. You being the son of the Western region.
And I like the way, I like what these teams are doing. Remember, we were just talking earlier about Panther du. First of all, it started as Colombe de Saint-Melima. At some point in time, it went to Colombe of Dja, Lobo, and now it's Colombe du Sud. The same thing also when I played against Panther, it was Panther de Banganti, but now it's Panther du Nde. You understand? You never know in my metaphors to another thing that is bigger and just include more people, and which is just better, man. Which is just better. Wow. The captain.
Like we say, yeah, that's the captain. The Prime Minister is going to render the trophy, and that's going to be the end of the season, sports season.
Wow.
Congratulations
my guy.
Congratulations to Panther of Nde. They well deserved.
Yeah, congratulations.
They play to win.
Wow. Congratulations. That's beautiful. Wow, Mustachu, this is your last event.
leave the mustache.
I don't know why this guy, he was not supposed to stay in his corner. Stay in your corner and just give the money for Fekafu to do whatever they want to do.
Not just Fekafu. Not just Fekafu, give the money to every other federation to do their thing, to run their sport, their various sports. So, man, congratulations to Panther. Congratulations to them. That's historical. Like I told you, that's going to be their third national cup.
This goal, we have not even had this type of goal in the national team, where the midfielder waits for that kind of ball and just boom.
Boom. And that's, I told you, that's the player that stood out for me for this final.
Look at how he was positioning himself.
Yeah.
Just the right way.
So
and it was difficult for the goalkeeper to even follow, because look at the way he was kicking, right? You would think that he's kicking to the goalkeeper's left hand, but he's kicking to the right.
That's right.
You see? So il a croisé le frappe.
Left foot.
Yep, left foot croisé.
The goalkeeper couldn't do nothing.
Whereas he's kicking to the other side.
The goalkeeper couldn't do nothing.
Nothing.
Nah, congratulations to them. It was well deserved. I told you the intensity they put in the game as they got in just beat down.
And what about the penalty? Some people feel like it was controversial.
No, not control. You see, some people are saying that it was controversial. It wasn't, because that's an inexperienced gesture from the defender. You can't be in your surface, right, and you're trying to go on the ball. Put your hands at your back. If you open your hand like that, even if the ball passed through your hand, they're gonna call it because you open your hand to play the ball.
Yeah.
So it was a clear penalty. There's no controversy about it. Put your hand in the
Well,
back. If you even touch it, it's okay. Your hand is in your body. But if you open your hands, yeah, definitely it's gonna call for the penalty.
yeah.
So no
So
controversy about it.
to explain better, the rule is that when your hand is like this, they consider it as part of your body.
Part of your body.
You understand? But if you
Yeah.
move your hand, they
Yeah.
consider it as an extension that you
Attention.
wanted to use to influence the game.
Exactly.
When
That's
you
what
move your
happened.
hand, it means you become a goalkeeper. You want to use your hand to stop the ball and things like that. But when your hand is like this, because which goalkeeper catches like this? None. So when your hand is like this, they consider that your hand is part of your body. So even if the ball hits your hand, it's hitting your body. But once your hand goes a little bit away from your body, and the mistake that guy made was even after the ball touched his hand, he left his hand there. He left his hand wide open, and then
Wide open like that. And he gave the
on
right
the
for the
contrary,
referee to
if your
call
hand
the
was even
penalty.
coming towards your skin, let's say the ball hit your hand when your hand was coming towards your skin, maybe the referee would be like, oh, maybe that was not the intention. But at the end of the day, his hands was open, so it's just normal that. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think we'll look for time and maybe talk about this game again.
Yeah, we
Today
have to
evening we are
debrief.
going to have Chindo, Chindos.
I will join.
Coach.
I will join.
Yeah, we're going to have him here to talk about general football, club football, players at their club level, and then we'll talk a little bit about AFCON. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next one, Mr. Innocent.
Sure. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Have a blessed Sunday.
Yes, guys. That was a beautiful one. Thank everybody who watched. Thank everybody who commented. Thank everybody who participated. From time to time, we get together and we have conversations like this. We talk about football. Moving forward, we are going to talk about other things. Also, bring in people who are knowledgeable in politics, in music, in this and that, and just broadcast an event that is happening, and then just have a conversation around. We are really happy CRTV borrowed us their image. They helped us actually live this moment, enjoy this moment. We are hoping that subsequently they can do this not only at the level of a main event like this, but let them go to other smaller competitions like the Elite One Championship, the Elite Two, the Regional League, school football, university football. Let them also go to other disciplines like handball, volleyball, basketball. Let them go to every discipline like Fika Judo, athleticism, all of these things. Those back home have the advantage. They can just pay their money and go watch. For those of us in the diaspora, we don't have a place to go watch these games, go watch these activities. So if CRTV, with the resources they have, can do us that favor of actually broadcasting these events, it will be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing they will be doing for us. And for everybody who was watching, thank you. I hope you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you go on Toride on Facebook, we do a whole lot of wonderful things. Remember also, I talked about Arise Network. Let me just show you guys the channel, please, before we leave. I think I need to show you the channel. He's doing wonderfully well for our community. Very, very informational. Very, very informational. Okay, I don't think this is a channel. Oh God. Okay, there's so many Arise Network. Let me see. I think I can locate your phone. Okay. Why am I not seeing? Okay, there's definitely an issue. But then when I look it up, maybe when we're doing it, because we're doing a show later today, 5 p.m. Texas time, that is probably going to be like midnight Cameroon time or midnight European time. But again, guys, try to support us by just watching and recommending our pages to other people. Try to follow us. Always try to leave us comments. Always try to push other people or every other network. It's not just Toride, it's not just Arise Network. Every other platform in the community that is doing something to build, make sure you support them. We have this other talk show, Abakwa Sports Talk. I think that is the name. They're doing wonderfully well. They're doing wonderfully well. Interviewing people, sharing ideas, starting conversations that can help our community get better. That is just what we are doing here at Toride, and we encourage you to support any of these platforms. And if there's platforms I don't know that are doing well, you can also recommend them to us, right? You can make suggestions. You can tell us about these platforms, and we'll go check them out and we start to follow them. Also, like I said, 5 p.m. today, we are bringing somebody who is an expert to talk about football, to talk about international football, to talk about club football, to talk about players at their clubs, especially because the Nations Cup is coming up. We want to talk about the Nations Cup also, AFCON also. And again, thank you plenty for this show. I rest some more before come back later for do some other things.